clothes.
Oh, and
What he didn't do was put them back.
Oh my God!
So I've been driving
That's
around
wild.
6 months with my bumper just kind of loose, willy-nilly, and
That's wild.
Just
somewhere.
clipped
I don't
on.
know.
Oh my God.
It's gone.
Oh, bro.
And then
So you
yeah,
lost the whole bumper too?
Just fell
well,
off.
yeah, this was 2 days ago. I'm out making deliveries. Pulled up to like my second to last delivery, and like I'm driving fast, so I brake fast, and I heard it. It was come. I don't know what the fuck that was, but whatever. I jumped out, delivered the package, but when I'm walking back to my car, my bumper's like 2 feet laid out in the street.
Oh
So
no.
I couldn't figure out, like, do I try to put this back on right here? Like, I don't even know how this attaches. I don't know how it's unattached right now.
Okay.
So I just threw it in the back of my van and finished up the shift. Once I got home, I looked at it and I can see all of the holes and where it goes. I don't know where the screws are. I don't have any screws. I tried to like line it up and see if it would stay on there. I spent about 30 minutes wrestling with the bumper before I just took my plate off and threw that bumper in the trash.
Oh. Low key though, it's kind
the
of
bumper's in the dumpster.
Anxiety than fucking car problems.
It's kind of impressive that it held on for 6 months. Like
6 months. It was 6 months me riding around, hitting dips and dirt roads and sliding in the snow. All kind of bullshit.
That's really wild. It just waited till today when you stopped on a street to just be like, nah, I'm done.
Just in front of somebody else's house, and it's just like, nah, I'm out of here. Click, click. It threw me off because to see it laying there, I was like, damn, did I hit
Right.
somebody? The front of your car looked like it's got an overbite now. I'm riding the streets looking really dorkish. Just overbite.
Your van needs some braces. Retainer.
Right.
Actually, Cordell, this is the perfect moment for you to go on like Amazon or eBay and get yourself a sick like body mod kit, and then you can have like a really cool bumper and side skirts and stuff.
Sounds like I'm spending money to work. I wanted to get a new vehicle and I thought I had enough saved up. My wife needed an alternator for her van yesterday.
Oh gosh.
Now, when you hear alternator, you think $100, $150 for an alternator. No, her alternator costs $415 plus a $40 core charge, plus $40 tax. $497 for an alternator yesterday.
Same.
And they're gonna give me $40 back. Yay.
Oh. Well,
yeah, that's the core charge for returning the old part, because inside they got like there's this precious elements and shit like platinum or whatever's inside there. They don't want it to get out, so they give me $40 to give them the old one. I'm so angry at the way shit works right now. But the good news is inflation is at its lowest. It's down to 2.8%. Most of the gas prices are dropping. I think 7-Eleven is being a holdout, and I don't know why. But we're on the upturn. Unemployment is down. There are more jobs out there for the unemployed that are actually looking for a job. There were 20,000 added last month. There's something out there.
Wow.
Damn, okay.
That's nice.
Are we talking nationally?
Well, a few companies are actually coming back.
Are we talking nationally or locally?
Nationally.
Okay.
These are national numbers.
Okay.
I mean, that's not that many nationally, but I mean,
it's not a ton, but it's the beginning of the bounce up. You know, everybody, it's got to start somewhere.
Right.
And you know, I take hope wherever I can find it. And it's looking good. It's looking good. I was concerned about some of these tariffs and the price on my ordered goods, but even then, those seem to be falling back into a normal range.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And with
How much
the gas
your
price
eggs, though?
dropping,
That's my question.
eggs are gonna still be expensive. The new chicks ain't laying eggs yet. You gotta give them at least 6 months.
I'll get my own chickens.
You gotta give them at least 6 months before they start laying eggs again. They killed the chickens because of bird flu.
Dorks.
And when you kill a chicken, dead chickens don't make eggs.
Well,
now what I'm wondering is why they haven't figured out a way to just mass produce, an egg substitute that's good enough.
Ugh, egg substitute is nasty.
Well, yeah, for now it is, but like if they make one good enough and you couldn't tell, like wouldn't be a problem. Until you find out it's made out of bugs or some shit.
Straight chemicals and stuff, bro. Don't eat that.
No, it's all protein. They just grind up the bugs and give you this little gelatinous block.
Eating bugs.
And you can slice it and put it on the bread. It's delicious,
I'll just
salt and
not
pepper.
do that. I'll just not do that.
It's just going to be a gelatin type food. This is what they got coming in the future because we're going to have to start eating the bugs soon.
I'm starving.
Start eating the bugs. Oh my goodness! What?
Some bugs, like I've eaten
it's
crickets.
It's an untapped source of protein.
Crickets are all right. Okay, delicious. Bill Gates, listen here.
And they're delicious. In ancient Egypt, like one of the best snacks was like honey dipped beetles.
Yeah.
Come on.
No,
the crunch.
Like that was a big selling snack. It was almost like like popcorn.
I was gonna say the beetle for them low key was like the beginning of the potato chip.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean I could see that honestly. Like I've had they don't really taste like nothing like small bugs like that. Like dip that in honey and fry it or something like that. It's gonna be good.
Right. We can control the flavor.
Just a little sriracha sauce.
But here's the question: like what
gotta think of it on a big scale. Bugs are the one thing that we can breed daily. Like we could make a whole supply every day. Grind them up, and now we got the little bug jelly. Maybe even they'll color it, because I would imagine like a natural color for it is just going to be a brown or even black. But, we jazz it up. Sell it in cans like Spam, you know what I'm saying?
The one they actively use, I believe, ground up, and it creates like a red coloring, and they use it in certain shit already.
I'm just saying. I feel like it's gonna come to that anyway. I'm all for it, especially if I could get let me get 40 cans of protein paste for like $3 or some shit. Like I'm stocked.
My guy just called it a protein paste.
Oh, ew, God, my eyes are watering. You guys are gonna make me grow up.
Oh my God.
Well, because I mean, in my mind's eye, I keep seeing it's like Jello. But it would be in bricks, like gold ingots.
God damn it.
Delicious.
So nasty. Ew.
Oh my goodness.
I'll just eat fruits and vegetables. On peanuts.
It wouldn't be nasty. I mean, it would be honey infused, and we could probably sprinkle.
You could honey infuse a turd. Would you eat that? Would you eat a honey infused turd?
How much honey?
You heard it here first, folks.
Is it a grass-fed turd? There's so many questions. You can't just present it all blank like that. I need details. Context.
Oh my God.
You can eat all the honey turd you want, but I'm not doing that. Thank you.
But again, the turd's not providing the protein that this bug mix is. The protein is out of this world. We're talking gains.
Yeah. I'd be losing on some other part of my soul if I was eating bugs.
Like the muscles would be all toned out. You might even start developing a little bug DNA. We might get some mutants out of this.
Oh my God.
Mutants?
Yeah. See. I'm just saying we can't limit ourselves.
My guy just said,
you are what you eat.
You can't eat. You can't eat the paste while you're pregnant. Maybe that's a thing. Maybe it's not recommended for pregnant people.
Goes in this paste?
Possibly.
Not a lot of meat on a mosquito.
Well, yeah, there's blood, and you like.
I do like blood.
Not a lot of meat on a mosquito.
See? Well, yeah. Trust me, it would take millions, and that's the thing. Bugs, we can breed them like that.
We can also do that with animals that taste good that are.
You just fly a net like straight across the center of the globe. You know, here comes some African mosquitoes. You know, they're spicy.
Now you're gonna be eating malaria in West Nile.
What?
That's what makes them spicy.
Right now, dude. Wake up. Wake up, you guys. Jeez.
Oh, this conversation is good. I forgot to look at the damn show. Are we live?
Yes, we are. We are live. I have us right now live here on Lake Erie, with Buffalo behind me or above me, if you will. Yeah.
Happy Women's History Month.
Yeah. This is the Konvo podcast, man. This is on the record. We got a special guest in the building with OrickRaps today. Yeah. This started out wild. What happened? It's just like went to bugs and shit, like buffets and like. Wait, hold up. Are we talking Golden Corral now? Like, are they gonna have this incorporated? I'm confused.
Well, see, that's further down the line. That's once we actually get into innovating this bug mix.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they start finding more ways to shape it and maybe give it a heavier density in places, so you can have some that kind of looks like meat. And
I know there are places that already.
I don't care what shape it's in. The bug.
I'm just saying they already have the bug.
You can shape that like a snake.
Wait. So, what if you
it's
put
a proven fact.
What if you put a bunch of whipped cream on it?
No. Unless
Creamy
it tastes like
bugs.
pumpkin pie.
It sounds like ambrosia.
Whipped cream, I don't know, bro. I'll take the spicy or the honey. I don't know about whipped cream. I don't think that's gonna help much.
Yeah. No,
I want the ants and grapes, please.
The ants and grapes.
Ants and grapes.
Oh, God.
Oh, ew.
Just the red ones. Those black ones don't taste right. I don't like those. The red ones are delicious.
Oh my God.
Is there anything else that you guys want to talk about?
She's like, I'm moving on.
I mean,
Barf.
I'm moving on over here. She's like,
what else is happening?
Oh man, there's a lot of shit going on. A lot of shit, but
we got snow coming.
Wow.
Oh, God.
Wow. Not here. Not at least not this week.
No, not here.
Not this week. At least not this week.
No, because we get ours on Friday, so y'all probably see it Monday.
Probably.
It only moves on business days.
Right. The system's like, listen, we pop up occasionally on the weekends, but that's on special occasions. But otherwise, we Monday through Friday. You know what I'm saying?
Monday through Friday out here. Yep.
That's going holiday in Missouri.
Weather rarely comes up from the south for us, though. At least where I'm at, I don't. When it does, that's when it's wild.
I hear that. We do have OrickRaps in the building. Shout out to everybody in Blunted Ones Mafia, man. Appreciate you guys sliding through this morning, or this afternoon, evening, wherever you are at in the world. You know what I'm saying? We out here, but we are over here currently on the Konvo podcast, on the record with OrickRaps today. I'm going to go ahead and slide us into this promo, and we'll go ahead and start up, man. Appreciate you guys. Smash that thumbs up, and make sure you guys are tapping that share button and getting people out here. You know what I'm saying? We got a little Q&A. We got some trivia. We got some shit going on, and some games and stuff. But, yeah, appreciate you guys hanging out. We will be right back after these messages, man. Appreciate y'all.
Korner Konvo podcast presents. On the Record, Episode 8. With special guest, OrickRaps. Alongside our hosts for a Q&A. An opportunity to tune into their music. Drive-by reviews to see what they think about your music. Games, trivia, and much more. This is On the Record.
I couldn't hold back my tears. It's like my fears were erased by the touch of your soul. And when you left, they came back strong. These days seem longer now. Had me so mad, I tried to fight for 10 minutes. I couldn't ride it out. I couldn't let it go. Yeah, I lost control somewhere. I just wanna get it. I just wanna live it, baby. Never let it go. Nothing is out of sight, nothing is out of mind. I'm never satisfied, I'm always terrified. Nothing gets easier, anything's feasible. Everyone's freedom, evil is everywhere. God is in the air. I go to the tiger, you got my step up, girl. Tell me why you know my boss in that pussy like I was aspiring. You need me back.
This is the Korner Konvo podcast. Turn us up.
Turn the radios up.
All right. We're back. We got OrickRaps in the building. Big shout out to Orick, man. Appreciate you hanging out with us today on the Korner Konvo. This is on the record though, bro. And we got some questions for you. Moving ahead. My first question for you, bro, is I see you got a lot of different. There is a slight echo. I seen that, Cordell.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to work on that.
Just a little. Not too bad.
Again, the update, man.
It was slight.
Every little thing in here got changed, and I'm trying to go back and change it all on the fly type shit. But Orick, you got a lot of shit going on. I seen you got a little thing that you've been kind of promoting on the side recently. Just real quick before we get into the music thing, I wanted to give you an opportunity to kind of shout that out real fast, so everybody can kind of get an idea of what you got going on and how busy you be all the time. Go ahead.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I appreciate it. I've been watching the show for a while. I'm glad to finally be on here with y'all. They're great. Love the show. Yeah, I've been starting some new stuff up. I got a whole cooking channel now and a gaming channel as well as my music. So yeah, I've been doing Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, trying to get everything on all platforms. I also got my Spotify set up now, so I'm gonna be putting out some music officially soon.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, go check me out on all platforms.
Now, are you OrickRaps on all platforms across the board?
I'm for my music, it's OrickRaps on every platform, and then I got every platform for my cooking, which is Orick Cooks, and then for gaming, which is Orick Games.
Okay, so it's just the name Orick, and then depending on what category they're looking at you for, it just kind of plays off that. I got you.
Yeah, I had it all going on my main on OrickRaps, but that kind of like messes with the algorithms and stuff. So I wanted to separate the content.
I hear that.
So that people can choose which one they want to follow.
Facts.
Or all three.
That's what's up. When it comes to music, right? When it comes to music, though, give me an idea of kind of like your rough process as far as how you go about to making a song from the spot where you got the inspiration to the spot where you're like in the booth and currently recording.
So first and foremost, I usually start off with writing. I don't usually find a beat until after I write the song. When I first started, I would more have beats, but nowadays I kind of like to start off writing, just because I feel like if you just hop on a beat, it kind of like dictates the way you're gonna flow or something.
Okay.
And I kind of like to have the writing be more free, and then I try to match it to a beat, or I try it on multiple beats just to see which ways I can make the words work,
Right.
So yeah, first and foremost, I'm mainly a writer. I've been writing for like 15 years, but I just started actually getting my music recorded in the last year. And I'm also working on learning to produce myself. Obviously, right now, I've only produced a couple beats.
Right.
So I mainly use beats from my friends or other people that have allowed me to use their beats.
Okay.
But yeah, that's kind of my process. Is I'll usually write first, and then I'll find a couple different beats that work for it, and then I'll kind of pick which one I like. And then as far as like putting it out, I like to do a lot of promotion now. That's what I've really been working on, upping my game on. Is because
Right.
I mean, putting out music is great, but if you don't promote your music and you don't network, it doesn't really like work real well for you.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been working on trying to put my music out, and then like next week drop a lyric video, and then maybe shoot. I'm looking forward to shooting like music videos. I really want to get into actually making
Yeah.
music videos because
You should
that's
talk
Right.
to
what I
Right.
love the most.
T1D.
So.
You and T1D should network a little bit about that because that's something that he's been doing recently, and he might have some good tips or ideas to share with you on that.
Right. Right.
Yeah, for sure. I've been seeing his music videos. They're pretty
Yeah.
lit. I can't remember the name of that one where he was that dude had the water bottles or whatever.
Oh
That
yeah.
The
Drip,
drip,
drip.
drip.
Drip. Drip.
Drip, drip.
Yeah, the
I
drip
love
drip.
the
drip.
water bottle part. I'm glad I'm not the only one that's like the water bottle part though.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's like so
That shit
funny. I
did
don't
hit.
know.
I ain't gonna lie, it hit.
The look on his face when he's pouring out those water bottles
I
just
know,
sends
right?
me.
That's what it.
It's so funny.
That's the best. That's the most memorable part. Like, yeah, he pouring
Yeah.
out water bottles and shit, but still, like, it's the
The look on
look.
his face.
It
Pure
was like,
joy.
right. Just the amazement is funny
Yeah.
as hell.
I love it. I love it.
Some mom, what you got for Orick right now?
Okay, well, I'm going to play off of what you just asked a little bit because this was kind of one of the questions I wanted to ask him because I noticed he has the cooking thing now and the
Right,
gaming
right.
thing. And so I'm just curious with these three very different genres that you perform in, we'll say. Did they ever kind of cross over into each other? Does music help you with gaming or help you with cooking? Like, do you
What's good,
cook and
winner?
game at the same time, or like, you know what I mean? Like, does it ever do the lines ever blur, and do they ever mix together for you?
I've actually been giving that a little bit of thought. Is like, I mean, obviously now since I'm getting my stuff on Spotify and like major platforms, I can use my own music for like my cooking videos and stuff like that,
Yeah.
like in the background of my game. So I've been thinking about doing that, and also maybe trying to like, maybe make some like music based off of like like stuff like cooking or games that I like little funny tracks for that to like
Yeah.
kind of bridge the gap of the content. But I haven't got into it too much. I mean, I just started the cooking channel like last week and the gaming channel last week.
Right,
So
right.
I mean, it's getting underway, but it's kind of chaotic trying to handle 3 different social medias on 4 different
Oh
platforms.
yeah.
It's like 12 different pages I got to post to every time I want to post something. And I'm
Right.
trying to do daily on each one of them. So,
Hey, I feel
That's
you on that.
insane.
I feel
Sound
you
like
on that.
sound like work.
What kind of stuff
but
do you like to cook though? Like when you cook?
right now for the last 4 weeks I've been doing like a little carnivore diet. So I've been
Oh.
mainly doing like protein, veggies, and fruits and stuff.
No
And
bugs.
protein
No bugs though,
shakes.
right?
No bugs.
No
No
bugs, but now that
bugs.
you
Thank
say it, I
God.
mean, bugs might
Not
be
yet.
pretty healthy. I might
Not
have to look
yet.
into that. I'm sure they have
No,
plenty of
dude.
health benefits.
Don't go there. Listen, just don't.
It's
Um,
protein. It's all protein.
but yeah, I've been doing mostly like short form content, like shorts and stuff.
Right.
But I'm looking to get a camera. Like my main goal right now is to get a camera and like a better like PC setup because right now I just do everything editing, like all my band lab stuff. Everything's from just my phone and like a mic.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm looking into getting better equipment so I can edit, and then also I want to get better equipment so I can stream to like multi-stream to like all platforms at once.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm definitely like I'm trying to build all my accounts up so I can live stream cooking and live stream. Obviously I can live stream gaming already, and like I'm looking into seeing what I want to do as far as live streaming music, whether it be like me just like producing, or if I want to do some type of show like this in the future or something like that.
Yeah. So that one dude in the chat wanted to let you know, make sure you claim your topic channel. Otherwise, you will still get hit with, I'm assuming he's saying terms of service. I guess he got a
Oh yeah,
thing on
I
his
can
own.
do. I do got my topic channel already on YouTube,
I
and
might need to do that. I don't know how to
I'm
do
good
that.
on that
Well,
front.
yeah, like we need to have T1D on again. How the hell do I do that?
I know. So I'm like, wait, what? How?
I can
Yeah,
help
I
you
learned that
guys with
lesson the
that.
hard
I
way.
can help you guys with that.
All right, we'll talk.
Okay, cool.
Because I
Thanks,
don't own my
T1D.
topic
I definitely learned that the hard way and tried to post my music and got copyrighted on my own music. So I did claim my
That's
profile and get everything done
crazy.
officially.
Right. What's good, Kane? Yeah, no, I was gonna say I can if you guys need help with that, I got you. It's not
I've
a
never even heard of
difficult
that.
it's not a difficult process. It's just it
I'll
takes
definitely get
a
with
little bit.
you on that.
Yeah, it definitely takes a second for that to verify. Everything has to go through the verification. Similar to when you distribute stuff, it's the same thing. But once all your information's tied in, once they tie it all together and see that it's all the same information, they'll go ahead and just link it up with you guys.
Cool.
But we'll handle that. Yeah, what's good, everybody in Blood on One's Mafia, man? Make sure you guys are smashing that thumbs up and hitting that share button. Cordell, what do you got for OrickRaps for us? What do you got for a question?
Well, I'm in the same ilk as everybody else. I'm interested in the work you do. So we know about the cooking. What games are you playing? I want to know.
Recently I've been streaming Black Myth Wukong and then like turning my full videos. So the way I do my streaming is I stream on Twitch and then I'll usually post like the full VOD on YouTube. And then I'll try to break each stream up into like 6 or 7 different shorts. So I could kind of like do one stream and break that down into multiple forms of content. And that's why I also want to get streaming on cooking and streaming on music so that I can take the advantage of like, I do one stream and I could turn that into content for like a whole week, so I don't have to be constantly editing and constantly. And then I'm looking into like, the AI clipping software that people have been using a lot on TikTok and all that stuff to like clip their stuff for them, because it just be trying to do all these little clips for like 4 different socials is kind of crazy.
Yeah, clips it seems like such a simple thing to do, but it's so time consuming. Like it's just wild.
Just a discovery, because long form content unfortunately doesn't really have like the same discoverability like
that's true
things that short form content has. Like they don't really push it as much.
Yeah for sure.
So yeah, I've been doing a lot of studying, a lot of learning algorithms and how to like work on each different platform, find what's the best for each one. And I've been testing stuff out. That's why if you go on my cooking channels and my other channels, you see a lot of different types of posts and stuff. Just trying to gauge what does well and what doesn't,
Yeah.
Now, are you going to end up interchanging, like, when you do a post on a channel, because you said you also are building for distribution when it comes to the music side. Are you going to end up incorporating your own music eventually into your own clips for the, like, double promotion, if you will? Like have your music over a video of you cooking or something like that, or over you gaming or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I want to get a lot of my stuff out there, so that, because like right now I can use my 2 songs on TikTok clips, but I only got 2. I don't want to play the same song on every one. But like, yeah, like I said, and I can have my music playing in the background of my Twitch, stuff like that. So yeah.
Yeah.
I hear that.
Cool ideas.
You definitely got to make your own little theme song for each one too. That would be pretty dope.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely want to look into doing that. I've been thinking about that too. Yeah, having like a little opener for my videos and stuff.
You could even do like a closer.
I just started thinking the credits.
You could even do like a closer on each video, like today we made eggs and bugs don't have legs or whatever. I don't know. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I've also been trying to like work on scripting and
eggs
stuff.
And bug legs. Too. It sells itself.
It can be.
It sells itself.
It can be kind of difficult if you don't have like some type of script or some type of like thing that you want to do in a video, and you're just kind of willy-nilly doing stuff.
Yeah.
So I was going to ask that, okay? I was going to ask that. Since we've gotten into kind of the idea of what you got going on as far as the work you've been putting in, behind the scenes wise, do you have going into said content? Do you have things that you've already preemptively got set aside that you're gonna cover for this content, or do you just kind of go and say, you know what, I'm gonna do a gaming stream today, and you just kind of start the game up, start the stream, and see what happens after that?
So for the gaming, it's kind of a little bit more willy-nilly. Yeah, I just kind of go into it, stream the game, have fun. Just try to stream stuff that I obviously enjoy.
So
I'm
that's
not
more the
just
laid
like
back stream.
Yeah, like the gaming is more laid back, and like obviously like I just recently got this software that I was saying that helps me like clip make automatic clips for things. So it's like I'll have like a 7, because like that's the problem since I'm editing on my phone. Like trying to download 7-hour streams on my phone to edit
Yeah,
is like
that's
I gotta
Yeah.
delete every last thing on I gotta delete every last thing on my phone just and
Oh,
like
yeah.
upload it all to Google just to like download a 7-hour stream and then try to edit that is just like takes hours of editing,
hell yeah.
For the streaming, I'm only like trying to embrace like I mean I know like how Cordell was saying like he kind of doesn't it's hard for him to embrace all the new technology. It's the same for me. Like I'm not super tech savvy, super computer savvy. Like I'm trying to learn and embrace like this whole technology that everybody's using with AI, like with the script stuff. Like I'm looking into like making scripts in Chat GPT, and like all kinds of stuff. Just trying to learn what the best methods to get stuff done in a manner to where like I could still have a life, because I still have a job and I still have. I'm still going to school to be a coder too, a software engineer. So.
Wow, so you have a lot going on.
Right, right. Hey man, stay active. That's the
full
key.
plate.
That's the key around here for Blended Ones too. Is just stay active, man. As soon as you sit down and get comfortable, it's over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's over.
It'll pass you by.
You gotta
Trust me.
stay active.
I'm living proof.
He said, "I'm living proof." My goodness.
My degree is in programming. I've got an associate's in programming. I don't know none of that code now.
I thought your degree was in teaching English.
My associate's was in computer science. My master's is in English.
Wait, what? Okay. Well, that's a good combo though. You need all the English.
My MBA overall is English, but yeah, I did pick up the little computer science certificate. I got certification. I can still A+ a computer, but don't ask me to code shit.
Well, I mean, coding has changed so much too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man,
coding it used to specifically just kind of come from HTML, but it's gotten so much more of a vast variety of different coding that can be put into things now. So, because
blockchain and all that
C++,
weirdness,
I can't do it.
I was heavy into HTML like that. That's what I went to school for the same sort of
space
stuff.
Coding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when I realized like the coding that I was learning at the time that I learned and graduated was literally going to be like subsequently backburnered.
Obsolete a year later.
Yeah.
Not obsolete because they still use it. It's still being used,
a little.
But it's like
yeah.
it got shifted to the back burner. Like they were talking about it like in 2 years, this and this was going to be popping. I'm like, why am I learning this then? If it's going to be fucking gone.
Right.
It's like a Flintstone program now. Like, what the fuck am I doing with it?
Yeah.
That's what influences the flip too.
Man.
T1D
said, I'm C++.
Man.
I don't even know what you
Isn't
guys
that
are
a B minus? Isn't that a B minus though? C++, I believe, is a B minus.
I would think.
Right?
I would think that's
it's a coding language.
CSS.
No, I know. I'm just fucking with him. Like that was his grade in school. C++. What's good, Quinn?
That's me.
Good, Quinn? Oh,
Quinn, what's happening?
So, what I wanted to kind of dissect from you was on your overall like scope of the different streams that you kind of got going on. What is there one specifically that you do hold priority for?
Obviously, like first and foremost, like I'm mostly into the music. Like I of course always just have loved music. I've done music for about 15 years. Like I said, like I've always been like mainly a writer. Like I just got into like the learning to produce and still got a long way to go as far as like mixing and stuff I got to learn. But yeah, I mean, music is my priority. Um, but I mean, I'm trying to even it out now to where like I focus on
Right.
everything and trying to just like get ahead to where like I never like, if I have to take a day off or I can't do this one week, like I have the content ready and prepared. So
Okay.
that's what I'm working on right now is like trying to stay ahead in case like something happens, something comes up, like I don't miss out on posting or miss out on, whatever. But yeah, like
I hear that.
right now I've been with the music, like I said, I haven't put out any like new music necessarily because it's all up on my BandLab, but what I've been working on is getting my BandLab stuff on all major platforms because it's like I think I got like 140 songs like that are just like sitting there on BandLab. And like when I tell people to go to band, like unless you're like that's the thing about BandLab, like it's good, but unless you're like an artist, like nobody really knows what BandLab is unless they're like an artist themselves.
Right.
That's kind of the problem I have with BandLab is like, yeah, I can get a bunch of views and there's a bunch of things on there, but those aren't really like the fans that I'm trying to gain. The fans that I'm trying to gain are like actual music listeners, not people that are making music themselves.
Right, and
Right.
that's what
Right.
I've tried to express that when we first launched on the YouTube side, and we actually because we were doing strictly BandLab, and I was telling everybody at the time that was just because I was getting everything situated to be able to flip over to be able to do the programs like Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, and all that. But the main thing was more like BandLab is definitely for artists. It is an artist platform. Um, I see the appeal that they're trying to draw with the Facebook, if you will, type of atmosphere with the social side, but it's not good enough to have just unrecognized music fans coming in and using that as like an everyday platform to listen to music. Like that's just it's not at that stage yet. You know what I mean? So when you go and make music on BandLab, that's why I've kind of slowly fell back from the social side of it because it's not. I'm just talking to a bunch of people that are competing with me.
Right.
Yeah, and
At
at
the
the
end
end
of
of
the
the day,
day,
a lot
yeah.
of the people on there they'll listen to your stuff or they'll play your stuff or they'll like your stuff, but a lot of the times it's with that like caveat that they want you to do the same back. It's not like they're just going to listen to your stuff because they like your music. It's more like they
Yeah,
want
these are
that same
conditional
reaction
fans.
back.
Right.
Yeah, it's more
Right.
conditional.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
Facts.
people, I mean, obviously there's a lot of toxicity on there between like bands and,
Mm-hmm.
basically like gangs on BandLab, like
Yeah. Yeah.
favoritism and
It's
stuff.
the equivalence. It's the
And,
equivalence.
I ran one for a little bit and like I got deep into it and I got a bunch of haters, had like 17 people dissing me at once. But
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the day, yeah, I just saw it as like, okay, I succeeded on BandLab. Now I need to step away, and like move on to bigger and better things.
Right.
That's why I decided to do.
It is definitely a great tool for the newcomer as far as an artist goes though when it comes to the DAW. It's definitely a great tool. Don't get me wrong on that.
Oh yeah, it's
But when
amazing.
it
I
comes to
still
you
use it.
wanting to grow and promote yourself, you definitely are going to want to go into the realm of social medias besides the BandLab side. Like it's cool. Again, it's really great for connecting with other artists, collaborating, and getting in touch with other artists. But in order to do something promotional wise, you're competing with other artists, is what it is, and it's one of those things where you really got to step out, and that's why we kind of built this platform here to kind of get everybody to grow past. You know what I'm saying? Where they're at currently and get out there and continue the growth on all platforms and distribution and getting into their socials and having everybody kind of, moving to everybody else's pages outside of that realm for the simple fact that, like I said, it is just it's an art. T1D said it perfect. It's a giant pool of artists, and from there you look. I need some elbow room. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I mean, you just got to use it for the right purposes. Like you said, it's all about like not getting comfortable and like expanding. Constantly thinking about the next big thing that you could be doing. Like
mm-hmm.
you said, like I think for like collabs and like the DAW, finding collaborations,
Mm-hmm.
meeting other artists, and like expanding into like because like for me, like it'll always hold a special place in my heart as like the first place that I like started to record my music and like actually gave me like the confidence from like having like the simple auto tune and the simple like like voice of how they have what are they called on BandLab, the presets or whatever, like
Yeah.
not being knowing how to mix, because I started off like I got FL Studios and I just didn't know what to do with it, like, but on
It's very
BandLab, like, it kind of
intimidating.
gave me the confidence,
There's a
and I
huge learning
found like
curve.
easy ways to make myself like actually sound decent, and like gave me the confidence to try new things and expand to different genres. Because like me, I'm a metalhead, but I've always just rapped, but I've always loved rock and metal music way more, but
Right.
I just didn't think like I was a good singer. I didn't think I could scream or sing. But like once I got on BandLab and was able to have presets and able to have like the simple auto tune and like all that, I learned, well, there's a lot you can actually do even if you aren't like a great singer, or aren't like,
Mm-hmm.
like there's a lot of stuff you can do, because like, not even like some of the best singers or best frontmans or most popular bands don't necessarily have the greatest singers.
Yeah. Yeah. They're not perfect 100% of the time for sure.
I hear that.
Feel like Orick's been watching my streams low key, and yeah, thank you. I'll take it. Compliment.
But you stream on Kick, right? I've never gone to Kick. I need to look into it. I've
No,
never even made a profile on there, but you stream on there, right?
it's a cool little platform. Yeah, that's where I stream at. I'm low key.
It just has
It's a matter of
people go to because it has
I'm building that confidence to get into YouTube. I don't want to be on YouTube and flop.
Right. So Kick is similar to Twitch. You said you're on Twitch, so it's similar to Twitch in that aspect. I will say there's a little bit of a diverse collection of categories on Kick comparative to Twitch. But with that being said, it's like a sister platform, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, I know it runs off the same stuff, and like basically was part of Twitch, but kind of they broke off, and then I know it's ruled by like a gambling company in the background,
Yeah,
whatever.
they have that was gonna say that was one of the categories is gambling. That it's strictly just a bunch of like people playing slots and shit like that. Like the virtual slots, like on their phones and shit like that, computer and all that. But yeah, so yeah, Kane Kick is like another form of Twitch. It's just like another form of Twitch, basically. But I say it like that because people are aware of what Twitch is. You know what I'm saying? If you're not aware of what Kick is, if you know what Twitch is, it's the same thing, just a different color. As far as from
different part of your body,
from purple to green. You know what I'm saying?
First you're twitching, then you're kicking.
Just like all the other platforms. There's Rumble. That's out there. That's another spot where you can stream your games. You can stream your IRL content, whatever you got. It's just for me. I don't know. I feel like YouTube is that platform where if you're not shining, you shouldn't be there. And I don't want to set myself up for it.
I mean, YouTube definitely is like the OG platform that kind of, I feel like, started all of this like social area with videos and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously there's been innovations with TikTok doing like short form content and Twitch mainly focusing on live. But yeah, I mean, the main problem I have with lives, like I said, is just like discoverability on almost all the platforms that you can go live on is pretty bad. Like in general.
Yeah, it's abysmal.
Because I've tried streaming on YouTube and Twitch, but yeah, I don't see much viewers right now, like for streaming wise.
I mean, low key, and see, look, that's the one thing. All right, so that's the one thing I did want to press when it came to Kane talking. He had a question about. Now I don't know about to get that high. Again, look at us. We're still growing ourselves. We're still brand new ourselves.
Right.
So as far as getting that high right now, I can't give advice for that. But I can say, as far as like maintaining a consistency when it comes to doing what you're doing,
it's consistency.
And as long as you might be seeing the smaller numbers right now. I get that, Orick. You know what I'm saying? The 5, 6, 7, 12, 15, whatever. But it's the consistency. When you come with a consistent display of art, whatever it is, games, music, cooking, whatever it is that you're doing for your content, if it's consistent enough to where people know when they come in, they're going to get a good show, they're going to, be able to enjoy themselves, and the entertainment value is going to be there, that's where you gain the consistent growth from. You know what I'm saying? People that come in are gonna say, "Hey, wait, yo, I know that this is a vibe, and I know people that might fuck with this, so I'll send it to them now. Now that they've gotten the consistent growth from you as a host or whatever it is that you're doing, and them as an audience member, they're like, okay, I can sit here, I can actually give this to people and not have to worry about them coming in and thinking something about me or thinking something about the show or thinking about, you know what I'm saying? As far as negatively, you know what I mean? That's where the growth comes from, though. As far as maintaining it, Kane, that's a whole nother fucking monster that you gotta face after you start with the growth.
That's another reason y'all don't see my show yet.
Mm-hmm.
I am not consistent. I haven't had a job in 10 years, like all of that. Like, I'm not consistent. I got to do the same thing at the same time every time. Mm-mm. It never worked.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely why I'm trying to like branch out to doing like all different types of content, short, long, like on all the different platforms, because that's pretty much what I've heard from all the major streamers is that really like you're not going to see much growth in your stream unless you have other things that are basically like funneling people into your stream. You know, if someone sees one of your videos and they like your personality, then maybe they'll go watch a stream, you know, but for them to just like come into a stream and, you know, like sometimes they come in and nothing's exciting is happening at that moment. So they just click away, you know. But if they see like a short that's like real quick and like real exciting, you know, then they're like, oh, maybe I like this person. Like, I'll go catch their stream, see what they're really like, you know, want to learn more about them or whatever. So, yeah, that's why I'm trying to do like all different forms right now, just to try to grow steadily in all of them.
You got, look, I'll tell you this from what we're hearing so far on the record, you got the right formula. You know what I'm saying? The main thing that I, again, with you and then everybody else that's doing the same process, don't get discouraged. That's the one thing you can't do. You can't get discouraged with what you're seeing for results right now, because it's not the results right now that you're looking for. It's the end results of what you're kind of trying to accomplish as a goal. So just leave that as a stepping stone. You know what I'm saying? Okay, like that's the main thing. Because if you get discouraged, again, that's where you start to sit down and get comfortable. And again, when you get comfortable, you don't get up, and your activity level just drops. So make sure you just don't.
Damn it, Kush, this is so condemning. I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna get up.
He said, "I'm gonna get up." Cordell, I am in no way.
This is so condemning right now.
This is in no way a personal attack on Cordell in any sense. You know what I'm saying? So don't take it like that.
Deacons and ushers, lock the door. We getting ready to pass the plate. Kush up here preaching.
I think part of it too is also
dig deep.
Is also making sure that you enjoy what you're doing, so that it just makes it easier for you to make that content. And as far as like streaming goes, I find that's fun to do because I can stream a fortnight, couple sessions, and maybe I only have like 3 or 4 people that pop in.
Right.
But then that creates a long form video that stays on your page, and then people might watch that later, which I've actually seen happen, which is wild because it takes zero effort. You're just literally playing, chatting, talking, whatever. And you could do that with music. You could do that with cooking. You could do that with crafting or whatever you do.
Right.
But you know, you have to make sure you're enjoying what you're doing and it doesn't feel like, oh, I have to do this. You know what I mean? Because that's going to come across.
It becomes a chore. It's not fun.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's huge
too. I don't care what they tell you. Chores are never fun.
Chores are
no,
never
they're not.
fun.
They're not.
Anybody else say different, they fucking lying.
See, the thing is when you label it as a chore, the moment it becomes a chore, the label chore itself is the definition is doing something you don't want to do.
Well, and like being on autopilot,
so like,
I think.
Once you label it that, it's already you defeated the purpose.
You gotta challenge yourself. You gotta challenge yourself to be more like, I don't know, just be yourself. You know, like if somebody doesn't like it.
Pass that shit.
She just did. That's what I was looking at her from. Like, what the fuck?
You're gonna gain and lose like followers because I think that just happens. It's natural. It's like an ebb and flow. We've seen it here on the show, but just keep doing. I think the minute you start to like hyper focus on, oh my god, I lost like 1 subscriber, why? What happened? Ugh. And you focus on that. It's like, yo, you still have 270 people that love what you're doing. So, but it is hard to push that one negative Nancy out of your head. I think that's huge too, though.
That's right.
It's like,
that's easy. That's when you just write a song about them, Orick. You write a song about them, and it's a hit. I guarantee you.
Write a song about who?
That one.
That one subscriber. I'm almost done with that track. Y'all love it.
I have like one.
So me, bitch. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
On my channel, I keep going back and forth between 69 and 70. And I'm like, who keeps? Like, it's like one day it's 70, the next day it's 69, 70, 69, 70. It's like, it keeps going back and forth. I'm like, what is this?
That actually is that one fan that's actually so excited that every time he sees us, he wants to subscribe. And then he hits it. And then he'll watch the rest of the show, and then he'll realize right at the end, like, oh shit, I unsubscribed. I was already subscribed. And he hits it again and it comes back.
Yeah, they're just so excited. Maybe, yeah, I'm going to talk.
I just want to know what weed are you smoking, man? Shit. Share that in the chat.
That. That's what's going on for sure. They just love it so much. They just want to resubscribe.
Oh my God. That's funny as hell.
That's what happens.
We got some OrickRaps tracks coming up. All right. Orick, if you want to real quick, just pop in the chat real fast. I'm going to throw you a wrench. And while these tracks are playing, if you wanted to throw your links to the other platforms for your, whatever you guys got going on as far as the TikTok and then the, like for the gaming and the cooking and all that, throw all the stuff in the chat while these are playing as well so people can tap in to everything that you got going on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Quinn is passing it. Quinn is passing it around. You feel me? If you feel the need to reach out to the screen, go ahead. You know
Somebody,
what I'm
please, just take it from her. Just take it. She's going to hurt herself, bro. You can hear it.
Hey, listen. What was that? Is that the guava? Guava biscotti and strawberry pie mix. That's a nice little
lung collapser.
You're making my stomach muscles sore.
A little fruit salad for you. But yeah, no, we got some OrickRaps coming up here. This one is these are all gonna be coming in from YouTube. So make sure you guys are tapping in on the YouTube side. Again, he said he had distribution in the works, Spotify and such. So that'll be coming as well. But right now we got the YouTube links coming in. This one is called Disconnect. Disconnect is going to be produced by Ty David, it says. Again, OrickRaps here. OrickRaps, you'll see him on the YouTube in the chat. Tap on that, man. Hit the subscribe button. Let's get it.
You guys should recruit. Because I'm sick and fucking tired of walking down the street waiting for one of these crack-piping, ass-wiping, motherless lowlifes to get me.
Hallelujah, Jafar.
You guys could do this every goddamn day.
Sort of like 7-Eleven. We're not always doing business.
These days I'm feeling so disconnected. These days I'm feeling so disconnected. These days I'm feeling so disconnected. They all pushing keys on Wi-Fi connection, thinking that they connected. If you asking me, I think we've all been infected with melodrama. You can suffer from a lack of trauma. What's the saying about hard times and strong men? Teach my son if I have him, life ain't supposed to be easy. You were born to fail till you learn how to win. Pick down the gin, change, pick up what's loose. We all gon' see the news. Chuck deuces to the young and the clueless. Saving bitches ain't on my to-do list. And my enemies know I could be the coolest. Put my work to the test, give my family my best. Till death tells me it's time to rest. Your guess is as good as mine. Differences, I put it on the line. I'll take the L and bounce back like a movie. Truly, I got the will of a conqueror. A ponderer, the way I split heads and move on just like a wanderer. Leave my future out of golden threads. Wings outspread, got more heads for the dickheads. Send them to the flower beds. I'm in overdrive. I thrive, I feel alive when I nosedive to obscurity, the surface with impurity. Send my regards sincerely to my haters. See you blockheads on the flip side. Even if I die, skeleton bonafide from the grave. Drop a certified banger, certified poet. Your girl already know it. She BQB, I'm OMW. Don't let it trouble you. Double down on that shit. Go to town on the shit. I'll go down with the shit. My shit hit like the tip of the iceberg. Yeah, it's like B.O.R.N.
Yeah, that was Disconnect. That was OrickRaps. Tell us a little bit about this one here, Orick. And whoa. His contest track just randomly started. It was like, hey, yo, remember me?
Yeah.
You guys should recruit.
So,
but yeah, tell us a little bit about this one here, Disconnect.
Disconnect is one I did a while back, but yeah, I like that. I like that track. I mean, that's probably one of my faster rappings that I've done. When I set out to do that track, I wanted to kind of like up the speed and see how I could do rapping a little bit faster.
Well. The flow on that is so sick. Like
yeah, I don't do too much of it, but I want to do more tracks like that for sure. It was more of like an aggressive style rapping.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, as far as the video, that's one of my favorite movies right there. Obviously, I like to use a lot of stuff from stuff I like, anime. I do a lot of like anime music videos. I make music videos too. So if anybody ever needs lyric videos done, like hit me up. I got you.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was one of my first ones. So I'm kind of getting better at it. Trying to use more like original content. Obviously, like using movies and stuff like that isn't necessarily the best idea. You could be hit with copyright. I've been hit with copyright a couple times. So I'm trying to get more into like creating my own visuals or using royalty-free visuals.
Right.
Yeah. Always.
Man.
But I'm really into art and stuff. I also like to draw and stuff. So in the future, I would love to like do an album or something where I do like all the artwork myself.
Right. I hear that. I know
that kind of stuff is valuable too.
I was just finna say that, bro.
Yeah.
Because that is the most original you can get. That is the most original you can get. So like, especially when you start branching out and people start seeing the value in it, it just plays into your own pocket. You know what I mean?
Right.
After that.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's always fun when someone's like, "Oh, you did, like you did great on this song." And you're like, "Oh, I made the beat too." That's like, "Oh." And then if you're like, "Oh yeah, I like your music video, and I filmed the video too." Like that
right.
That was me.
That's like you presenting. That's like you presenting the cake and then saying, "I also iced it." Oh, and the design on it is me. Like that.
Yeah,
that's like, and then they look, and then it tastes delicious too, and it's like, oh my god, like. That's
I made
all
this
wrapped
plate
up.
that it's sitting on.
Mm-hmm.
I whittled some wood into a plate and I polished it. It's like, wow, man.
Hey, what? Now you're going too far. You made the kitchen table too.
I didn't know you had an Emmy.
Built the whole house.
You got an Emmy too. You got a Grammy. Was that an Oscar over there?
She built the stove it was cooked in, like
out of duct tape.
No, see, all right, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. At this point, if you've got a stove made out of duct tape, that house is already talking, and it's telling us that we need to get out. I'm not staying here.
Oh my!
We can order DoorDash to the curb or some shit. I'm not eating out of the duct tape stove. It's not happening.
Oh my god! That is
sounds
sticky. It sounds sticky. Oh my goodness. We got this track here, or it's called "Like It Is." Give us a little bit of a rundown of what we should be expecting from this one here.
So, "Like It Is" me telling it as I see it. Obviously, it's got like some imagery in there, some Illuminati type vibes to it. It's all kind of talking about like kind of like the way things work behind the scene,
Conspiracies.
Yeah, it's kind of like a conspiracy song. It's also inspired by me living out here in LA and the way like Hollywood is and all the weird shit that comes with that, and just me going into the city and kind of experiencing like that type of vibe of like people being kind of like weird or fake or like
I was gonna say a lot of fake people
AKA actors.
And lots of plastic bodied women.
So yeah, I tried to match the vibe with the visuals, obviously.
Okay. All right. Well, this
is my newest track. So.
Hell yeah.
Got you. This one is called "Like It Is," produced by Noisy. OrickRaps on this one, man. Again, tap in with Orick. And again, Orick, in the chat, man, make sure you guys plug in those different platforms for us so we
Yeah, I'm
can get
about to do
everybody
that.
in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like it is though. Hey, it is what it is too. Let's go.
Yeah. It's the land of the free. Yeah, it's the land of the free. It's the land of the free. Yeah, it's the land of the free. It's the land of the free. But I'm moving silence, cause jealousy take it all. Nobody wanna split all this opportunity, and they chose violence. Mouths stay running, but they ain't never say shit. It's the land of the free, but I'm moving silence, cause jealousy take it all. Nobody wanna split all this opportunity, and they chose violence. Mouths stay running, but they ain't never say shit. I'm here to tell it like it is, yeah, I don't like where we at. All this corporate, politically correct fabrication. Don't get fooled, they still selling you the devil. Yeah, don't get fooled, they still selling you the devil. The youth vaporizing their minds, smoking on cherry cola. Living so fast like they ain't never getting older. No foresight, they vision blurred. Talk about what they overheard. No grain of salt, just run the word. Consume, consume, consume. Death and dishonor, take one of each. Cancer on the end caps, truth out of reach. Made an OF at 18, at least she out the streets. PDS run the shit, and they don't miss a beat. Stay in Halloween Town for a trick and a treat. I should probably pipe down if I wanna last a week. They out here in Hollywood, getting on they fleek. Looking for an angle, eye inside a triangle. Web of lies laid out, but we still all tangled, dangle. Forbidden fruit in our face, and we eat it up, we eat it up, we eat it up. It's the land of the free, yeah, it's the land of the free. Yeah, it's the land of the free. It's the land of the free. But I'm moving silence, cause jealousy take it all. Nobody wanna split all this opportunity, and they chose violence. Mouths stay running, but they ain't never say shit. It's the land of the free, but I'm moving silence, cause jealousy take it all. Nobody wanna split all this opportunity, and they chose violence. Mouths stay running, but they ain't never say shit. It's the land of the free.
Yeah, that was OrickRaps right there. Land of, or like it is, like it is. That land of the free was getting me, bro. I'm sitting there like, that land of the free. It's the land of the free. Like,
that got stuck in your head right
bro,
quick.
Facts.
Land of the free. I mean,
facts, bro, facts.
great
Yeah,
Nick.
that's
Good
that's
job.
what I've really been trying to work on is like my chorus work, because like I said, like I've always been a rapper, and when I first started off, I would just kind of like just do verses or do run-on 4-minute songs that weren't even really, I wouldn't even consider songs, you know. So I've been really trying to embrace being more like catchy and like, 'cause like I would always have people telling me like, oh, like don't be repetitive or don't say anything repetitive, and I'm like, but all the songs you like are repetitive, like all the songs
See,
that you
and
listen to
see
multiple
the
times
one
are
thing,
repetitive.
the one thing that I always I hear that sometimes as well, and the comeback that it is it's not about being repetitive. It's about how you're saying the repetition.
Yeah.
If you have some inflection there that can get to a person on an emotional side while you're repeating this over and over, then they're gonna have just as much of an opinion to want to do it, just like I did. Like I was bopping to that shit to the point where I thought that's what the fucking song was called for a second. I'm like, hold up, you
Yeah,
know,
I
like wait a
definitely think
minute.
it all came together on this song. This is one of the songs that I had like a really clear vision for the visuals and like the vibe. And like I feel like the lyrics, the visuals, and everything just kind of came together really nice on this song. Definitely one of my better ones
Definitely.
conceptually.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, very cool.
Good when that happens. A lot of times, like I'll write a first verse and then I'll never finish the song because I just don't know how to like really continue it or like finish it. I feel like that's what I have a problem with writing is like
Yeah.
finishing the song or like wrapping it up in a way to where it feels like it comes for full circle and there's like a real meaning to go past just like a verse, you know.
Yeah.
Right, right. I get that. I totally understand that. Yeah,
Definitely trying to work
those
on
two are
more
dope.
artistry.
We have some more OrickRaps tracks coming up in a little bit. I did want to
Alright.
take some time though, real quick, for Sub Mom to take the floor. With some of these would you rather's. we'll get to
Oh,
some
yeah.
of these. Or this is gonna be again. We just no wrong or right answer. We'll just go with whatever your opinion is based off of. These get kind of crazy though. As far as
I'm,
Yes.
I'm gonna give you the straight up opinion. I'm gonna give you
it's
the
the
truth,
there you go.
The
That's
truth.
the
All right.
truth. He said.
my truth, my version of the truth. Fuck anybody else's truth.
Right, right.
Okay.
Careful
So
with that.
this first one is kind of, it's not really a would you rather, but it's just a would you.
Okay.
So it's a little different, but it's still interesting. So
Well,
if
I'll tell you
someone
right now, I would not. No, I'm just kidding.
Close-ended.
I would not.
Hell nah.
If someone offered you $1 million cold hard cash to push a button and that button kills just some random person, would you do it?
So I don't get to choose the random person. It's just random.
No, it's just random. It's not anybody that you know. It's no, like, it could just be anybody in
All
the
right.
Violence is
world.
So
never
here's the thing:
hard.
am I gonna get $1 million, or am I gonna get taxed $400K by the government for that
No,
money?
you get $1 million cold hard cash under the table, no questions asked. Boom, $1 million.
Um, ah, I want to say no, but that's kind of one of those things that you don't really know till you get in that situation. If
Yeah,
you
that's
really
true.
got it in you. But
Oh, I know.
yeah,
I know.
I'll go ahead and say I'd do it.
You do it. Okay. What about you, Cordell?
Can I push it twice?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was gonna say like if the first one
I
doesn't
mean,
have,
the
He
I'm
truth
talk
of the
about
matter
can I
is,
spaz
like,
out on the button? Brrrr.
Oh,
I'm saying,
clicker.
butterfly effect says that the random shit that I do every day kills 5 to 10 people anyway.
I mean, my odds are pretty good that it's not gonna be someone I know.
Yeah.
Right. Me
Yeah, for
me
all we
waking up
know,
and
look,
starting
for
the
all
course
we
of my
know,
day puts things in motion.
mhm.
And yeah, somebody's gonna die anyway. So why not get paid?
I mean, who's to
Yeah,
say that something didn't happen
that's
directly after Cordell realized that bumper fell off?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
and I'm not donating none of it to charity either.
Damn.
Oh, damn, okay. He went straight
Well,
to
I
like,
mean,
let's
I
get it.
am the charity.
Mm.
About you,
If
OC,
anything,
what
I'm
are you
gonna
doing?
use the million to create a charity. So
I'm saying
Cordell's kid.
hell nah.
No, yeah, I'm with you. I would not. I wouldn't be able to do that.
Cause I don't know
Oh,
where
y'all are
you
so
look.
morally upstanding.
Yeah, but see, I'm
Not
logically
even
thinking.
that.
I'm
It's
logically
just
thinking here when it comes to this. Like, who under this table got a wire?
right.
Mm-mm.
Oh
Exactly.
You
That's
well,
worried
how
yeah.
about a
I feel.
consequence.
Hell no.
It was presented with no consequence. There's no consequence.
Well, it wasn't presented with no
There's
No.
consequence. It
there's
was just presented without
it was presented
a
with no
possible consequence.
consequence.
Well,
Like
See,
I
the son
mean,
ain't
I'm
gonna
not.
come back and avenge me because I killed his dad or some shit. You push that button, I got you, bitch. It's not happening like that.
No,
And
I
then,
know. I just like, for me, it's I
I'm
wouldn't be
gonna
able to
confess on
sleep
my
at night. I'd be like,
deathbed and like,
what if it was a child, or what if it was someone's mom, and like now there's a little girl out there who doesn't have her
if it
mom because I wanted
if it was a
money.
child, if it was a
It could
child, it
be. It's a
honestly
random
it would probably
person.
be easier. It would be easier to hit the button.
mm,
He said it would be
I'm an
easier.
asshole,
That's
but I'm
I,
honest
so
asshole.
cruel,
I'm an honest
bro.
asshole. Just I mean,
damn.
just logistically, like that
Damn.
kid ain't got a whole lot to live for as it is. Like he already had his
what?
little experience, and
How do you
yeah,
know it's a random? You don't know this.
It's
it's better if
random.
we don't suffer more. Like shit, puberty's gonna hurt. Let me save his life
Mm.
by pushing
By
this button.
taking it?
Yes,
What?
You
and
know
I
what?
will spend this money in his honor.
I hope you're old ass croaks when I fucking press the button. No,
That's fucked up.
He said,
That's fucked up. But see,
it's the panel.
nope. I'm already safe. You know me. We friends on Facebook. Miss me. I'm safe.
I feel like a lot of people would push it, but
I'm gonna push the button. Random people die every day
thou
anyway.
shalt not kill, though. Like, if you push the button, you
And
literally just became a
but
murderer.
that's the thing. The odds that I'm not
I will say
responsible for
this.
the death of somebody else every day is
Look,
not zero.
I'll say
It's
this.
small,
My only
but
all
it's
right,
not
so
zero.
you're talking about no consequences. That's cool. If that's the case, I'll say yes, and it's for this reason. Because when I push that button, who's to say at that exact moment there's not 30,000 other people that just
They got buttons to push too.
Well, I think, yeah.
They got buttons to push too. Oh
Oh
man.
no, man.
Somebody had
That's
pushed
wild.
somebody had pushed their buttons at the same time. You feel me? It was something like that.
Right.
I'm
I gotta
looking at
take
it
my
this way.
What's good,
chances.
Alex?
$1 million really isn't that much money when you really think
Yeah, I was
about it.
gonna say, like,
No,
I would
it's a good
definitely try
start,
to
bro.
negotiate for more first, but
That's gonna make a
Yeah,
great
it's
year.
not.
Orick
It
is
is
down there
life-changing
bartering.
money,
Listen, the
but
button, I get it, but the button is like a little bit bigger than you said it was gonna be. So like, I'm gonna have to use a little
this
bit
is
more
gonna.
strength, maybe an extra finger on top of it. Like can we get like 2.5, 3 maybe?
See, that's where the consequences come from. You got greedy. Now your ass is attached to the button. See what happens?
I
See what
just feel
happens?
like there's karma is a thing, and there would be some sort of
Karma.
negative repercussions that maybe wouldn't even be directly related to the scenario of pushing the button, but you would always
mean,
in
I
your
wish
head be
karma
like,
was a
you would
thing.
always be like, that's probably because I pushed that button that happened.
But
You
listen,
would
at
always
the
in
end
your
of
head
the
think
day,
that.
my first thought would be how many others have been offered and how many others are going to be offered. Because, like, who's to say that I'm pushing this button, but then who's to say 2 weeks later my button ain't pushed?
Well, I'll tell you who's behind it.
Exactly.
It's definitely Bill Gates. It's his
Alex
button.
J,
He
this
pushed
is
the button. Shit.
Alex J, this is like a little would you rather type of segment we do here on the record with the special guests. We got OrickRaps in the building for those that are just joining us. Appreciate everybody in Blood and Ones Mafia, man.
Yeah.
I know we've been kind of like missing out on you guys. We've been tapping in, but we've been tapping in with Orick up here. Shout out to Alex J, Ken Key, H Quinn still in the building. We got a hell of people still in here, you know what I'm saying? Hanging out with us. But for that matter, the button that we're talking to and referring about is in this scenario, would you push a button if you were offered $1 million if it unalives somebody random? That's the kind of scenario we're kind of just discussing up here. I mean, yeah.
And I'm a narcissist. How could you expect me not to push the button?
Skyline? Appreciate
I knew you would push that button, Cordell. As soon as I saw this question, I was like, Cordell would push the button. Cordell would push the button. I know.
He's sitting on the button. He's rubbing it on stuff. He's throwing it around.
Oh my goodness!
What? Let's turn it into
What are you doing with that
First of all,
button?
it's not a bruh button. It's not one of those like it's just the mobile ones. I'm assuming it's attached to
the easy button.
some sort of podium, and at the top of it, like you know. What I'm
Well,
saying?
whoever's
like
bringing it to you is in possession of it. But yeah, it's just low key, just a random button. There's no. This is Wi-Fi, bro. We live in 2025.
See,
They don't need no wires.
Alex J almost
with
word
me.
for word
He's with
said
me.
it with Sub Mom. I mean, there are some out there. Cordell, on the other hand,
He doesn't give a crap.
I'm on the button.
Ooh.
Look, button over and over, Yes. Oh man, what do you got for us, Sub Mom, on another one of these?
Hold on. I'm trying to regroup. He just murdered like 15 of my brain cells with all that soundboarding.
My finger's tired.
Get waterboarding. We got Cordell soundboarding over here.
Oh my
I think I earned at least 40 million though, right? Like,
oh my
let's
god,
go.
dude. Oh my god. Okay. Would you?
And that's only 40 people. No.
Okay. Be quiet. Would you? Would you rather have a permanent unibrow or no eyebrows at all?
Oh god. That's
This is a bullshit question. I'm very angry at that.
I'm gonna have no eyebrows, and then I'm gonna have no eyebrows, and then I'm just gonna be like painting my face all the time, you know?
Yeah, you do the makeup.
Yeah,
I would probably pick the no eyebrows. There's girls like there's little like makeup ladies, and my grandma used to do it. They shave off their eyebrows.
Right. When you say permanent,
Can I shave it for a few hours?
What do you mean by permanent? Like as soon as I go
permanent, like
as
you
soon as I
can't.
go, it automatically grows back to the same.
It just grows back
You can't
in.
pluck it out.
Yeah.
You can't. You're
I'm
just
gonna
like
definitely have to get a tattoo. I'm gonna get my eyebrows tattooed on.
Yeah.
they
That's
make
what I'm doing.
eyebrow
That's
wigs.
fucked up.
I might do an eyebrow wig, like a couple eyebrow.
You got
wigs.
merkins for your eyes?
Yeah,
do.
she
They have
gonna
eyebrow
attach that with
wigs.
duct tape too.
There's a
She got an
content
eye
creator that I
merkin.
follow. I forget her name, but she has alopecia, and so she doesn't have any eyelashes. She doesn't have any eyebrows. She has no hair. She's beautiful, but she
Sounds
uses like
smooth.
their little like their little wigs. for her eyebrows. And she uses fake
Merkins.
eyelashes.
So that's what I was wondering. Like, can you imagine a dude walking down the street with like the fake mustaches, just like one over each eye?
Yeah, I think this is an easier one
You
for
look over like,
women.
what are you doing, bro? He's over there combing them.
Yeah. So I answered.
I know
Eric,
what I
did you
look like
answer?
without
My hair do
eyebrows.
be growing to a unibrow if I don't be shaving it, and I definitely don't like that look. So yeah, I'm definitely going with the no eyebrows.
No eyebrows. Okay.
Wow.
What about you, Cordell? You gonna have a unibrow?
Honestly, I'm so hurt to say this because I know what I look like without eyebrows, and it ain't happening ever again. Ever.
Wait a minute.
Do you always look excited?
No, I'm actually. It's frightening. I look drawn.
Alien? You look alien.
Like by a second grader that ain't good at drawing.
Second grader.
Well, now you just gotta become like a horror, like you gotta work at a fucking.
That's why I was asking, like, if I shave it, it's not going to disappear for a few hours. I'm going to find some flesh-colored tape or some shit to cover it up. I got to go with the unibrow. I cannot be without.
Either way.
See,
I can't be without my eyebrows.
Makeup.
They protect my eye, first of all.
Not.
I need.
Yeah, I wasn't even really thinking about that.
Do they? I don't think they do that.
Yes, eyebrows, eyelashes, all protect your eyeball. Which has
they don't
its own
protect
immune
my
system,
eyeball
by
from
the way.
getting the hairs from them in them. That's like counterproductive.
Well, see, I mean, you got to take some good with the bad because you might have a hair in there, but
the eyelash in my eye.
It stopped that nitrogen molecule that was going to give you a blood clot or worse.
What?
I always
right
thought
through
about
your
this.
eye.
From a nitrogen art.
What if your eye was like the eyelashes that we're getting in your eyes, right? What if that was like the precursor to you like kind of rubbing it or getting whatever it is out of it before, like what Cordell was saying, before this whatever foreign object just kind of fucked you up and made you go blind?
Yeah.
Like what if it does that? Like we're gonna release this hair from the follicle now.
It's a trigger. It's a trigger.
Get out. Yeah, I mean maybe. I don't know. That's wild. But then it ends up going in my eye anyway, so it's like if it's on there and now it's in my eye.
It's at the most randomest time though. Like it's not like you're actually doing anything, or like it's not like you're getting like the wind in your head or whatever, and it's like, oh, it blew in your eye.
Oh no, there was an earthquake. No, I got an eyelash.
I'm just sitting here on the couch watching fucking TV, and now shit. Ow, what the fuck? And you're like, what happened?
I didn't even blink that hard.
Right.
It is for me, it's always right after if I like do my makeup for some occasion and I'm like putting on my mascara and stuff. It is like literally as soon as I'm done with my eyes, one of those eyelashes will pop off and go right in. And then my eyes are like watering and I'm like looking like
you take that makeup
crazy,
off. That
ruining everything.
Poison.
No, not even that. It's just part of the routine. You have to smear it a little. We like that.
No, then you look like
smear it a little bit. Oh my goodness!
And then you just spent so much time.
That's just natural
your
instinct.
Wing liner, perfecting the little wing to make you look like you're snatched.
Yeah.
And then it just ruins it.
I need that smush just a little into the temple. Like yes.
Okay.
Just a little, not a whole lot.
Also, like women wearing
sloppy.
Mustaches, so we're not gonna listen to your.
No, not wearing mustaches. Like, I need you. You got to have a natural mustache. Don't come at me with no merkin on your lip, lady.
Oh, see,
That's
you
not
never
happening.
answered.
Look,
we didn't get an answer. Do you want eyebrows or no?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the caveman look. From then on.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I might even groom it. I might even grow it out and groom it.
Make it a look.
Turn it into a natural hat brim.
It's gonna be something cool. It's gonna be something, you know what I'm saying? I'll turn it into a fashion.
Just a permanent sunshade.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be dope.
That's wild.
Always wearing a bill. I always got a bill on from that point forward.
Would it be like, have you ever seen those hats that have like, they're like fishing hats and they have a really long bill? And they look weird.
Yeah.
Would it be like that? I'm talking about, they're like, it's like a regular.
It's a mosquito hat. It's got the little flap in the
I'm
back.
I'm thinking it would be a bill, but like have a slight wave to it. You know what I mean?
The first time I saw someone wearing one of those, I literally, like, I thought I was losing my mind. I was like, is it just me or is the bill of that guy's hat extremely long?
It
And
happens.
everyone around me was like, "No, yeah, it is."
Yeah.
And we're all just staring at him. I'm like, "What the heck is that hat?" It's so weird.
Kids be like, he's always frowning. He ain't never happy.
Oh my god.
Oh,
All right,
man.
do we want to do another one?
Yeah, give me one more, and then we'll go back to some
All right.
Q&A here with Orick in a second. But yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Ooh, I'm trying to pick one. I got some good ones here. Okay. Would you rather be able to speak any language or be able to communicate with animals?
Speak any language, definitely. I just feel like
Yeah,
that's such a good advantage in the world, you know.
I would.
I
Yeah.
mean, animals would be cool, I guess, but I mean, let's be honest. I don't fuck with a lot of them animals. Like, there's a couple animals.
That's
Like,
the
yeah, I would want to
thing.
be able to talk to my
All the
dog, but
fucking
like, I
animals.
don't want to talk to no tiger.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm
Because
Dr. Doolittle
hey,
in all day. I'm Dr. Doolittle in
I might
all
Right.
want to.
There's so many
day.
squirrels in the
All
street
Yeah.
right
day,
now.
bro.
Like, I'm gonna
You
form
know
a
what I would do.
gang.
Listen,
We're gonna do
hey,
shit.
listen, Groundhog, come here real quick. I need you to dig up underneath this one building, right? Go up into the, you know what I'm saying? There's a vault over here,
Well,
okay?
just because you
That's when you
talk to
gonna
it
work
doesn't
with
mean
the.
it's gonna listen to you.
Hey,
You're just
listen,
trying to make all the
they
animals
will
mean,
when
like,
they fuck with
slaves.
you. They will when they fuck with you.
Who
They're like,
doesn't
oh
know the
wait,
barter
yo,
system?
you can
I mean, yeah,
understand
Any
me.
mammal.
true,
Hey, yeah, you're damn
true,
right I can, bro.
true.
Hey, what you
Any
need?
mammal.
You need a carrot? Oh, did you need something? I go to the store right now. What you need,
Nigga, I got
bro?
a bag of oranges in the car. What you
Ooh,
want?
I never
Right.
thought of that. Yeah,
Oh,
like having
I'm all
animals.
Like,
day.
man, and people ain't shit.
You could get
Let's be
geese to,
honest.
to
Mhm.
poop
I
on
don't
people you
need their
don't like.
language.
That would be so
Right.
much
I
There's
mean, I
fun.
think
geese
it would be
walking
cool
around
to be able to
my
speak the
apartment
language
complex right
also.
now. They seem to be on some gang shit. I'd like to talk to them. What are
Mhm.
y'all on? You
Look,
know, what do y'all
No, I
claim
just
so
think
that I
it'd
can
be cool
represent
to be able to go
properly?
anywhere
Just don't shit on
and
my
fit in.
car.
I ain't never got to hire security, bro. I'm just saying.
Orick does
You
have
think I'm
Man.
alone?
a
Oh, he
point.
going down a dark alley. Oh yeah, but I got snakes over here. I got, you know what I'm saying,
And
bats hanging up.
she said animals. Right. She said animals.
Animals.
There's birds.
You know, I
I
They're
feel
kind of,
just
like
I'm
flying
kind of.
I
by.
feel
They
like
can
you
hear
being
me.
able to talk to animals doesn't mean you can like control them.
Oh, I'm not saying
That's,
control.
yeah, that's what
Right.
I
That's when
said.
you work with
You
them.
negotiate.
Mm-hmm.
It's the
I agree.
barter
I think
system.
I'm
I
with.
don't know
I
how much
think
negotiating you're gonna be doing with like a
Ain't a
lion.
bird out here wouldn't fuck with me if I had a pocket full of worms right now.
I think I'm with
Yeah.
Orick because
I'd be the man.
you could travel anywhere.
I'd be
You
the
could go
man, he
anywhere,
said.
You
and
could
you'd
travel
never have.
anywhere, and then also like I could become a K-pop star. You know, like I could go over to
Oh
Korea.
yeah. You could write music in any
Yeah,
language.
I could do music
It
in
only
any
get
language.
iffy
That
if
would
you
be
talk to animals that you eat. That would be awkward.
cool.
Like,
I feel it would be
a cow
annoying. Like
roll up on me. It's like, I can
some
see it on your
animals.
face. You just thinking about burgers. Like, yeah.
There'd be some animals that just would like never leave you alone, and then they'd start wanting to like talk to you about their problems and stuff, and you'd be like, "Dude, okay, listen, go for it. I don't have time for this right now."
Hey,
Okay.
all I'm saying is
Right.
if I had to become a therapist for 20 minutes to be able to go and just do some shit at will.
I
Think
fucks
how
with the
many of
animals.
them
I
there
would
are. There's so many animals.
that would
They're
eliminate
everywhere.
all the fear. Like stray dogs and shit run up on you barking. Hey man, what the fuck is your problem? So, oh shit, you understood me. My
Listen,
bad. You know,
what I'm saying is all I need to do
this
is
is gonna
just
be great.
hold my arms out and be like, woo woo, and you know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden I'm getting picked up, I'm getting lifted by eagles and all this. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, hey, I need to go over here real quick, transport.
See,
Like, let's go. I'm doing all
damn
that.
it.
I'm doing all
Yeah,
of
G.
that.
Kush, I'm too fat for that. You ruined the dream, Kush.
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no eagle coming
Hey,
here and scooping me. I'm just getting scratched. Sorry. We tried, Cordell. Sorry. Oh shit. Are you
He comes
okay?
over,
Man, look at my shoulders.
Look at my shoulders. Look at my shoulders. What's good, G?
Animals would
Oh,
be
man.
dope. Like there's bears that come down to Denver sometime. Like, what's up, bear? I got a whole bunch of honey and fish. Don't fuck with them people. Don't fuck with them people. Leave them alone. Come on, hang out with me. No. You got to walk on all fours because you big as fuck, bro. Here,
And
have
what
some
you're
fish.
not understanding
Like,
either,
I'm fucking with him.
what you're not understanding either is like I could still go to all these places. Now I wouldn't be able to communicate necessarily with the people around, but there are animals within the area, and I can always get a rundown on like what's going on.
Can you show that man that I made the shrimp fried rice? Just go point to it. I'll tell him to like something. There's a way. There's a way.
There's ways around it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm
I
fucking
just,
with the animals.
yeah, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't see it as big of an advantage. But I guess if you're not thinking about it like that, the animals would be like cooler for sure.
Right.
I think they might be scarier. I don't want to know what my cat is thinking about me when he's glaring at me.
Ooh.
Well,
Now
I mean,
that
you're
is
not gonna,
frightening.
you're gonna know what it's
at that
thinking.
point, I would, because then I could
It helps me make a decision.
I could either ease a problem or
Your
I
ass
could
is out.
I could discuss what the issue is and be like, oh shit, your bowl been empty for 3 hours, bro. Why you say nothing?
Maybe I could make him understand what duct tape really do when you wrap an animal up in it.
Oh my God. Okay. The views just expressed by Cordell do not reflect the other members of this panel. We are not promoting the duct taping of animals ever.
Hey, that's just that down south tenderizer. That's all. It's just meat tenderizing. That's all.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
I threaten the cat with that so much, but I don't think he understands. I just need him to know that's what it means. Like, bro, if I wrap you up in duct tape and squeeze, it's a wrap for you. You need to calm down. Stop scratching shit.
Stop scratching shit. Oh my
man.
goodness. Look,
I think we got a Maine Coon cat, low key. I don't know for sure. He's wild though.
Those get big.
Yeah, they get really big.
I'm scared of him, and he's huge already.
That's what
I'm scared of him. I'm glad he's at her house.
Oh, but see, if you could communicate, it wouldn't be as scary. Like, you would know, all right,
right? Because we could just talk.
I see you, bro. I know you already said don't fuck with me. All right, I got you. I'll stay out the way. You know what I'm saying?
And if that animal ain't civilized, we ain't gotta talk. I know what to do. I'm gonna treat you accordingly.
See, none of them are civilized, and they only act out of instinct. So you're anticipating that you'd be able to barter or.
You don't think they have consciousness?
But they're not gonna operate like that. They're gonna. Just
like even a dog. Maybe
I'll tell you right now. When a deer crossed the street in a little herd and little Jesse get hit by a car, they stand there for a good solid 2 hours discussing what the fuck just happened. They're doing 3 things. They're talking. They're like mourning who they lost, right? And then the whoever the oldest is like, listen, this is a life lesson. You guys, you gotta really watch. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're doing all that shit. I'm telling you.
They might be. Who knows?
If they had the ability to, I would assume they would drag the body out the street, put it off to the side, and bury that motherfucker too. But they probably realize there's a food chain. And hey, little Jesse, Big Johnny over here, he gonna come down from the mountaintop. He gonna go ahead and eat this. You know what I'm saying? It's all right.
Come on, let's go back to the cave. I remember where he left his will.
I wonder though, like with talking to animals, would you be able to then go in the woods? Like, would Bigfoot count? Could you be like, "Hey, man," and then he'd come out, and you guys could like have a time?
He's eating beef jerky and shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say if he got some Jack Links, he might come out. Yeah,
he might.
I was gonna say they did that already. That was an episode of Forget About It. Turns out that Bigfoots are really peaceful people, but they're also dicks.
Yeah.
It is what it is. They're peaceful, but they don't care enough not to hurt other people or just tear up shit to get what they want.
Right. Yeah.
Although I think the mistake was given the Bigfoot beer.
Beer.
Wait, what'd you say, Orick? I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, don't give the Bigfoot beer.
Multiple Bigfoots. I thought the idea was there's one Bigfoot.
Oh no, there's
the genus is Sasquatch.
There's a bunch. It's like a whole.
They're Sasquatches. There's one with a YouTube channel. Dude plays saxophone.
Oh yeah, I've seen him. Sasquatch.
Sasquatch.
Oh, it's so awesome. It's
I'm following him for like 10 years.
Ain't no way.
Watch. I love it.
He's literally playing the saxophone.
I've lived under a
He's playing the saxophone. It's a Sasquatch, bro.
He's good. He's good. He's a good saxophone player.
He's amazing. I've been following that dude at least 10 years.
It's vibes.
That's crazy.
He has the vibes. He wear like the sunglasses and the Hawaiian shirt when he's doing it too. Sometimes he like looks real suave. Yeah. It's fun.
Real demure.
He seemed Mr. Steal Your Girls. That's him.
Yeah. I mean, he would hang with him for sure.
Big shout out to everybody in Blood Ones Mafia, man. We're gonna be right back in just a second with some Q&A with OrickRaps. Appreciate everybody out there, man. This is On the Record. Blood Ones Radio Network. Let's get it.
The Korner Konvo podcast presents On the Record, Episode 8. With special guest, OrickRaps. Alongside our hosts for a Q&A. An opportunity to tune into their music. Drive-by reviews to see what they think about your music. Games, trivia, and much more. This is On the Record.
I had to stop and breathe, I had to breathe. I couldn't hold back my tears. It's like my fears were erased by the touch of your soul. And when you left, they came back strong. These days seem longer now. Had me so mad, I tried to fight the tempest. I couldn't ride it out, I couldn't let it go. Yeah, I lost control somewhere. I just wanna get it, I just wanna live it, never let it go. Nothing is out of sight, nothing is out of mind. I'm never satisfied, I'm always terrified. Nothing gets easier, anything's feasible. Everyone's readable, evil is everywhere. God is in the air.
This is the Korner Konvo podcast. Turn us up.
Turn the radios up.
All right, so we're back. We got special guest OrickRaps in the building with us. Big shout out and appreciate you hanging out with us. I especially with what you've been explaining so far. Super busy man, you know what I'm saying? So big shout out for the time and you know what I'm saying, being able to hang out with us up here on the Korner Konvo. But I did have one question for you regarding some of your, because you did say you haven't put out a bunch of stuff recently, right? Is there any future or near future projects that anybody can be expecting from you, whether it be like an album? Are you working on anything? What's your project list kind of look like for the near future?
So I am actually, I mean, obviously it's already up on BandLab, but I am dropping a mixtape tomorrow. It's a collab mixtape with my boy Johnny the Kid.
Okay.
If you've been on my BandLab, you've probably maybe seen some of the heard some of the songs, but yeah, it's a 4-part mixtape. And it's gonna have I'm gonna be putting up lyric videos for all 4 of the songs tomorrow on YouTube. It's gonna drop around like 12 p.m., 1 p.m. Western time, Pacific time.
Okay. Okay.
And then also I'm working on dropping my first album that I did on BandLab as well. I'm probably going to drop that in the spring here, probably like April. And then as far as like actual new stuff, I'm working on my like first major project that I want to do on all major platforms like Spotify. And with that, because as far as like the ones on BandLab, like some of them are free for profit beats, some of them are beats people gave me. So as far as like my first project, I want to try to produce a lot of the tracks or get like obviously rights to all the tracks.
Right.
So yeah, I'm writing a couple. I've wrote about 5 or 6 songs for that. So I just need to find the production or create some of it myself. So yeah, I'm hoping to get my first like full album out on like Spotify by the end of the year.
I got you.
But as far as YouTube, yeah, I'm gonna be dropping my mixtape tomorrow and then an album probably around April or early summer.
Okay. That's what's up. So that's good to hear, being that you had, you know what I'm saying, so much going on right now. It's good to hear that that's going to be something in the near future to look at. As far as, because you did say the one was a collaboration, right? Has collaborating been any kind of issue within the music world for you, or is it something that comes by pretty easy?
I haven't had much issue with collabing. Honestly, like it's helped me a lot to like grow and like change up the way I do things and having more feedback on like projects, and then also like a lot of the projects that I've done because obviously I've done like probably about like 50 or 60 just like feature verses on other people's tracks, which has been cool to me to like kind of like go out of my comfort zone and like try to embrace somebody else's like ideas and stuff and like try to I definitely think that I have the ability to kind of work with anything, like as far as like genre wise and like sound. Like I like to think that I can kind of match the vibe, really well. So I pride myself on that, and I really like collabing. Like I said, like I've struggled with songwriting and like writing like full fleshed out songs. So, when you can get a really good collab to kind of finish off the second verse, you write a hook and a verse, then you don't gotta necessarily write a whole second verse. It definitely makes things a lot easier. And I think it also just like adds a good contrast to the track and a good change up because a lot of times with rapping, I feel like like a 4 or 5 minute rap song where just one artist is a little bit can get a little bit tedious or boring by the end.
I hear that.
And as far as like projects go, like albums and stuff, like obviously it's good to like switch things up for the same reason.
Right. I hear that. Now, to kind of bounce off that question, have you had within your collection? Have you noticed that have you had more collaborations on others' tracks, or have you had more of collaborations with people jumping on your own tracks?
So when I was like really on steadily on BandLab, like I definitely had like a lot of collabs both ways. Like I've had probably like maybe 20 to 30 features on my songs, and I guess I would say I've probably done more like feature verses on other people's tracks or just like ciphers. Like when I had my own group on BandLab, we would do like weekly or monthly ciphers. So I've done a lot of that kind of stuff.
Right. I hear that. So Mom, what you're back? You said what you got for him?
So speaking of like collabs, if you could collaborate with one artist, like anybody you choose, living or dead, who would that be and why? Kind of a hard one,
That's a
but
good question. Um, hmm.
He's got to think really. Yeah.
I think it would be cool to do like I've always loved gorillas. I would definitely like to do like a gorillas collab just because they're like really different, and I think like every one of their songs is something different, so you would never really like know coming into it what's going to be in store. And I just like their, like I said, how I like drawing and like digital art. I just like their direction of how like they make these crazy artistic like visuals and like stuff like that. And they like a lot of the features that they've had, they incorporate them into their world and make characters for them. So I think collabing with them for like that reason of like being able to like work on them with like a music video and like make maybe possibly even a character in their world, I think that would be really dope.
That would be really cool. That would be really, really cool. Oh, yeah.
Cordell, what you got for him?
Twix, left or right?
What?
Oh.
I'm left-handed, so I'm going left.
My man, left-handed.
What do you mean?
Good answer.
You eat it first? Is that what the question is? Like, which side do you eat first?
The left Twix tastes better than the right Twix.
Oh, really?
It's just for the method of packaging.
Oh, no.
Oh, really?
Twix.
Yes.
What's the science behind it?
Familiar? The left one tastes better than the right one just because the right one actually gets packed in first, but the packages contain nitrates that are supposed to preserve the candy. But the right one absorbs most of those nitrates before the left one even touches the package. The left one comes back fresher.
Well, goodness.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Why would they put the nitrates in the packaging?
So then how would you explain how would you explain the
he's making it up. He's making it up.
Listen, how would you explain because they have the individual ones now where they have the label itself says like right Twix and then the other one says like left Twix.
Right.
Like how would you decipher that one?
They're actually literally sending those out with no nitrate. So if you can get a single packed Twix, it's actually far more healthier.
Okay.
Why would I want a single?
Right.
I need at least 2.
Matter
of fact, I'm going Kit Kat, bro. I need 4.
Yeah,
there you
Kit
go.
Kat's where it's at.
Kit Kat's
when I was younger,
that's a good answer too.
Twix is good.
That's a
my
good
mom
answer.
she used to put Twix bars in our lunch, and this is gonna probably blow your mind. I used to unwrap the top, and I would bite both of them at the same time.
Oh,
savage!
I ate them ambidextrously.
Absolute savage. That's that Neanderthal stuff coming out again.
Behavior.
Like twice the fun.
It's okay.
Twice the bite.
Like we found out that Suburban Mom has Neanderthal in her DNA, so like some things she'll get a pass on.
Yeah. If I had a unibrow, it would be.
But that is definitely uncivilized behavior, man.
Uncivilized. Hey,
I knew you would hate that.
So wait, just because she bit into the both at the same time?
Oh, I guess that's the bar. The bar is set there for civilized behavior.
There are 4 of them for a reason.
Or I thought there's only 2.
I'm talking about Twix.
In a Kit Kat.
Like,
you're eating the Twix like that's even worse, ma'am.
Yeah, that's what
I was talking about.
I was talking about reasonable because it's put together.
Security,
separate,
now
separate bars.
You keep it in the wrapper and you just
Oh my goodness!
Why not?
I bet you're just fun at the movies.
No, I'm usually telling the person in front of me,
that is
sit
funny
down,
as hell.
quit moving, or the person behind me to stop kicking my chair. I'll turn around and give them that.
Oh man!
Like, I'm
wait, y'all have that?
Murder you.
Oh.
If you don't.
You're going to the wrong theater.
I was gonna say you shouldn't have that issue.
When's the last time you went to the movies, Mom? You ain't been to the movies in a while.
I have not been to the movies in a really long time.
Yeah, it sounds like it. It shows.
It's been probably
they have Lazy Boys
years.
at the theaters. Yeah, the theaters got Lazy Boys in them now. If you want to get a good nap.
Last time I went to the movies was to see the Five Nights at Freddy's movie with my daughter. So that was.
They made a movie out of that?
Yeah, it was actually pretty good.
Yep.
It was a good little movie.
I think they're making a second one.
It seems like it would be interesting.
They are.
I have no idea.
It was.
I've never seen it.
I didn't know the first one existed.
I never even played.
I know the game.
Yeah,
I know the game, and that was from Band Lab. The kids on Band Lab hit me to that.
I'll tell you what, you play that in VR, that is mildly terrifying. I'm just being.
Yeah, my chest hurts after playing that in VR.
Is that the one that it's everybody running into walls and shit, screaming?
Yeah, sometimes.
Like in the videos, like I just see people with headsets on and they're just like, ah, and then they run and they're like hitting the wall and shit.
Yeah, it's a homicidal bear, yo.
You work as a security guard in a pizzeria, okay? And at night, you're supposed to survive from like, I don't know, 10 p.m. you have to make it to 6 a.m. is the whole thing. And at night, the animatronics come to life, but they're secretly like dead children that have been put into they'll kill you. They're very messed up. And you only have so much electricity to like lock your door, turn lights on, you got cameras, and then they come at you while you're in this little office and then they jump scare you. And it is actually really
That's how bad I am at the game. You can lock the doors. That's how bad I am.
It really is kind of scary. Because you can't, when you're in VR, it feels so real. Like they're stomping you.
There's a movie with fucking Nicolas Cage.
I know what you're talking about.
You do? Okay, I'm glad
There's
somebody
quite a few of those, actually.
That movie, but I can't remember the name.
You said Nicolas Cage?
Yes, he goes to this. There's like this old restaurant that used to have animatronics. It was like a Chuck E. Cheese type of atmosphere. And he went there.
Not the bees.
He went there and the animatronics like came to life and started trying to kill people, and he just came in there and was just like beating the shit out of them. He was killing the animatronics with like knives and shit. It was a bunch of it was bro, it was crazy. I cannot remember the name. I'm gonna have to look it up like
Yeah,
a
we
little bit
gotta look
later.
that up.
Damn.
That sounds like
Well,
the
that's not
OG
what I
Five
was
Nights at
thinking at
Freddy's.
all.
Yeah, no, he went in there
I
at
was
the
thinking
end of
Night
the
at the
movie,
museum, but there
it
was no Teddy Roosevelt in
no,
there.
listen, like it was one of them movies that was like pretty funny at the end when you realize like all he did was beat up a bunch of like robots.
Is it called
Toys.
Willy's
It's called
Wonderland?
Willy's Wonderland. Yeah,
Yes.
Willy's
Yeah, me and
Wonderland.
Orick tested it at the same time.
I looked it up, yeah.
We're the researchers
Oh,
over
shit.
here.
Listen,
Thanks, Orick.
I know what I'm doing after the show.
That shit was weird, but like at the
Why
end,
did
like
that
it was
come-
entertaining. But at the end, me and the wife just kind of laughed. Like he just beat up a bunch of robots, and everybody's like dead because of it. Like this is crazy.
Oh, okay. It came out in 2021. So
it's
Yeah, not too long ago.
It's not too
Yeah.
I
long
feel
ago.
like they might have even got the idea from Five Nights at Freddy's.
that's
I
what
ain't
I'm
gonna lie.
thinking.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I was thinking it went the other way. Like I was like, oh man, I forget the guy who created Five Nights at Freddy's. His name. My daughter would be so mad at me right now.
Oh,
Did
it's
he
on
steal
Hulu
this?
too. Yeah, I'll be watching that after the show.
There you go.
Yeah, it was
There you
wild.
go.
I'm not gonna front, it was wild, but like I said, it definitely gave us a laugh.
61% on Rotten Tomatoes. That's
Is it
pretty good.
rated? What's it rated?
61%. It's not rated at all.
Oh, it's
There's no rating.
unrated? Oh my.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you
Well, that's
never
what
know
I'm
what
saying.
you're
I
getting
don't
there.
remember
Nick
what the
Cage
last
is-
There was
movie I
some
went to the
weird
movies
shit.
to see was.
There was some weird shit in that movie, like I said, but it was a laugh at the end when you realize, like, after everything was said and done, it was just like, wait a minute, like the reflection of it was crazy.
He's fighting with Showbiz.
Do you guys have the ones that have the moving chairs? What have the what?
Huh? Oh, movie theaters.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
We don't. I don't think we
Yeah,
have that.
they're heated. They recline. You can remove the armrest in the middle for cuddling.
Good grief.
Yes, it's
Well, let me
teenagers
explain.
are living the dream.
Let me explain. The reality of it is that they took a huge hit in the certain years, the block that happened. So they had no choice but to do everything in their power to try to get people back into the spot, especially when streaming services started to boost more, which is why you will see after a movie's released in box office, you'll say like the commercials or promos for it, like available on Netflix at this time or available on Hulu at this time, because they're now working with the streaming services. Like, yo, listen, like the box office needs some pull too. Like, what are we gonna do here? Like, can we get exclusive for like a month before y'all jump on this? Like,
yeah.
Oh, G's talking
gotta
about the
get some
AMC
box
theaters.
office.
I think they serve alcohol.
Oh yeah, they are.
Yeah, that's the Alamo Draft House here.
Yeah, they got that.
Alamo Draft House for that. They have beds.
We have one in Valley View.
Did my dude just say beds?
What?
Yes.
Hold on.
Ew.
They have full-size beds.
Oh my goodness.
Goofy.
That is wild.
What are they doing?
Oh,
That is absolutely wild.
You just pay $10 for a good nap, yo. That's what the movies really is. Let's be honest.
Why would you even do that? Just stay home and take a
Because
nap.
I'm gonna watch the movie when it streams anyway.
Right.
But she wanted to go out, so I'm gonna take you out. I'm gonna go to sleep. You enjoy yourself.
What if you snore? Like, are you snoring and then everyone's getting mad at you?
Sometimes she'll poke me.
Look,
like,
that's when he wakes up.
turn
He's got
over or whatever.
popcorn all around him. He's got like candy wrappers all thrown on him and shit. Like people are just like chucking shit at him. He wakes up like, wait, what the fuck?
Nah, me and my son went to see The Monkey recently, and like I did fall asleep for a second in that movie. And it's like I thought I caught myself snoring, but like he was jabbing me in the ribs at the same time. He's like, "Yeah, you was getting ready to get started." he shut it down.
He shut it down quick. Yeah, he was like, "I ain't nah." Have you ever
You are
woken up?
not doing this.
Have you ever woken up and the person that you went with was like 4 or 5 seats over? Like they were like, "I'm not with this motherfucker." Like, because you just wouldn't wake up. You're just like,
that shit happened once.
That happened to me, but
I didn't even understand.
I didn't fall asleep. I think he just didn't like me very much.
Oh my!
Oh yeah, the last
Like I
movie I
bought you
was
the
gonna
ticket.
see
You find your way home.
was Terrifier 3. I don't know if y'all seen that. That was a wild
Now
movie.
I've seen Terrifier 3, but I didn't see it in the movies, and I regret that now.
That was a good movie to go see in the movie.
I would like to see that in the theater. That shit was nuts.
Oh man!
If you guys have any questions, also in the chat, man, for OrickRaps up here, definitely shout them out. We'll go ahead and relay them to him, so that way you can get an answer. I wanted to really quickly. I know we were kind of bouncing around. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, I'm still thinking movies. I'm just wondering if I would have slept through that.
Now I'm wondering.
I slept through a Michael Jackson concert, bro.
I'm thinking. Well, okay, never mind. You just answered my question. I had a question relating to something, but never mind. Anyway, for you, OrickRaps, question for you. When it came to the music side, right? Now, really quickly, it's a subsequent question, but the first question is, what of these three little passions that you have, which one really came first in your eyes?
Oh, definitely music. Well, I don't know, because gaming, like obviously, like when I was a kid, I gamed and stuff, but I never really took it as like trying to do like my own like thing with it. I just played the games.
Right.
As far as like music, like actually like creating, I would say music definitely came like a decade before. Obviously I just started the cooking and the gaming. I started my Twitch gaming like last year, but I didn't really like actually focus on it. So like now, I just started focusing on the cooking and the gaming. Like I said, I've always had a passion for those things. That's kind of why I wanted to do it, is just because I know it's kind of hard to like I want to basically have like multiple forms of like income, and trying to build my life into like basically to where I can do what I love to do instead of like, working a 9 to 5 job, which is like obviously like I'm not just gonna do music like every single second of my life, like. And as far as like the cooking, I also like really want to get healthy, because like my 20s, I kind of like really was not focused and really like messed around, got into drugs, got into other stupid shenanigans, so I'm really trying to get my life together and get healthy while I'm still young, because obviously when you get 40 or 50, it's a lot harder to get healthy, So I'm trying to nip that in the bud now. So that's why I'm doing the cooking. And like I said, I've always loved cooking. And it's very popular online nowadays. So I saw it as a good opportunity. And then the gaming too. Like I just thought about it. It's like, when you get to 30 and you're still gaming, it's kind of a little sad, So I was like, if I'm going to continue to do it and continue to like,
Wait, I'm
gonna continue
you've
to
got all
do it,
these
I want to
age
be able
rules,
to.
bro.
You can still do it. I'm not saying I
So
would
let
still
me
do it
tell
even
you,
if I
I
wasn't.
feel attacked.
when you get to 40 or
panel's
50,
like
it's
jaw drop.
to stay healthy.
Oh wait, what?
It's not
It's
hard
just
to
more
stay
of
healthy
trying to
when you get to
turn
40 or
it into a
50.
productive habit, a good habit, instead of like a bad habit where I use it to like escape from like
Yeah.
my responsibilities and stuff like that.
When you get to 40 or 50, you are healthy.
What? No, that's not.
That's just the way that is.
Well,
I gotta get that out there.
I would say more like
That was a
60 or
very
70.
open-ended statement.
Yeah.
40 or
I gotta get
50
that
is
out
when
there.
like unhealthy people start cashing out,
Yeah. It catches up really
And I don't want to
fast.
be
Fair
that. That's
enough.
why I want to get healthy now, because I don't want to be at that point where I'm having health issues when I'm 50. Like my grandma's literally over here. She's going on 84 and she's still doing good, Kind of want to do that.
Exactly.
I want to still be able to walk, still be able to, do all
Yeah,
that.
you gotta count on the genes. I count on the genes for that.
And not the denim.
Not the denim.
Yeah, I got a lot of
my dad is 70
in my bloodline, so
he's still running around doing stuff. I got an uncle in his 80s. He's still talking crazy. I feel like I got a shot. I gotta quit smoking, but not today.
All right, you said music came first, right? When it came to the music coming first, how did the process, I guess, come to of like you actually taking it from as an avid listener to music and that's that type of situation to you wanting to be like, you know what, let me get a mic and do something with this.
Well, I mean, honestly, it became a thing with like a couple of my friends at the time. I think it was around when I was in high school, so around like 2010,
Mm-hmm.
somewhere around there when I
What's
was like
good,
a
Prince?
freshman. Um, we were big into, I mean, Odd Future Wolfgang was really big at the time, you know, so I think that inspired me and like my friends to all try to start a rap group, you know. So at
Mm-hmm.
first it was more like a group thing, and then, you know, everybody kind of gave up on it, but I enjoyed it, and I was always like a big music listener, and it was mainly about like
Mm.
me contributing to like the world that I love, you know,
Mm-hmm.
so much because I feel like music has helped me through like a lot of things. So I've always wanted to contribute to that in any way I can.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. Now, do you think when you said it was a group thing, do you think the group thing is what helped boost you to want to do it on your own, or do you think you already had that kind of passion underlying before the group venture?
I don't know, cause yeah, I feel like it was initially started as like a group thing, and that's when I started writing was because we like a couple of my friends wanted to do it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And so we kind of started writing, and immediately like I kind of like I really liked it and they really didn't. So immediately they just like gave up, you know, but I wanted to pursue it even though they gave up, you know? So I just kept doing it, and now, you know, that's where I've gotten to be a good writer now, is just from doing it. I mean, like anything, like people will tell you, I know it seems a little bit cliche, but if you do it enough, you'll get good at it, you know?
Mm-hmm. No, I hear that. I hear
Just
that.
like
I
with
only ask
drawing and
because a lot of
everything.
times when it comes to the group situations, we've had a couple of artists that have come up here, similar stories as far as like jumping into this music world with a group of people or some friends that they had that had the
Mhm.
same type of mutual interest in it, but it was more along the lines of like the competition ended up getting there, right? Like even though it's an internal circle of friends or family or whoever it is that you're jumping in this with, there's always going to be that like, ooh, you know what, that was cool, but I think I can, you know what I'm saying? It drives you to want to do or be better, right? That's why I asked because like some people were like going into it like we're in a group now, yeah, but I already had this fire that I'm gonna go and do what you know what I'm saying I'm gonna do. Otherwise, you know what I'm saying, they're like, oh, okay, well, Jimmy and Johnny over here, they're pretty good, but I think I can be better than what I am right now. You know what I'm saying? And kind of give you that boost. That's the only reason why I was asking. Cordell, what do you got for him?
Yeah.
My fault,
Well,
my fault.
the one question that comes to mind, I don't know exactly how old Orick is. I'm assuming late 20s.
I'm 29,
Um,
turning 30 this year.
Perfect. The question I have for you is, do you think that music is something that you're going to continue to do forever? Or are you going to find yourself at a point where maybe you've aged out?
I feel like, well, that's the thing. Like I've done it for so long now as far as like writing and stuff. Like writing is really like what I've been doing most of the time. Like I said, I just started recording in the last year. So like
Hmm.
writing, I think like I'll always write music because it's just like therapy to me. Like it's getting my thoughts out. It's my like version of like putting my thoughts and everything into like a, you know, something that means something to me, and like finding some
Right.
meaning in like the things that I think about and stuff like that. So I feel like that I'll definitely always do. And as far as like, you know, like quitting from like not seeing like the fame or anything, like that's not really what I'm in it for. Like I don't want to be some big, like I don't want to be like Drake or something like that, you know, like I don't need to be like, I just want to be able to do what I love and, you know, basically make a living off of it, but nothing crazy. Like I don't have that type of like crazy lifestyle or want to get like the fancy car or the chains or any of that stuff, you know. So I'm more in it for like the art and like, you know, the writing and like yeah, just the art of it
Right.
and just contributing to it.
I hear that.
You.
I hear that.
I feel like I will always do music though, even if I don't like, even if I'm not successful, I feel like I'll always do it because I love it.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I get you. I get you. Mom, what do you got for him?
So outside of music and cooking and gaming, do you have any other hobbies or anything else that you're passionate about?
Yeah, like I said, I like to draw a lot. There was a time where I wanted to draw like a comic book, and I started kind of
Ooh.
doing that a little bit, but it was definitely very difficult, and I didn't have like a clear vision for what I wanted to do for it. I've always
Mhm.
loved like I read a lot of manga. I like reading manga.
Mhm.
Um yeah. Um Pretty much all forms of entertainment. I mean, obviously I'm really into movies and stuff too.
Oh,
Um
yeah.
but yeah, now I'm trying to get into the I want to try to get to where working out can be a fun thing to do, but I'm
Yeah,
not quite there
that's the
yet.
trick.
I'm still at a point where that's tedious to me, but
Look, I'll say
that's
this.
kind of the
I'll
Honestly
thing
say
that I
this.
like to do.
Get
Yeah.
when you get your music catalog up, it will then become that. All you got to do is throw the playlist on, and you could just
Mhm.
motivate yourself. You feel me? Like that's the best. That's the
Well,
best
that
way.
is one thing too, is I do not like I don't know about y'all, but I do not like listening to my own music. Like I can't it's hard
What?
for me not to
Yeah,
cringe at it.
Okay.
I mean,
that's how
I'll
I
still
am too a
listen
little
to
bit.
it because I like to like think of what I could have done better, stuff like that. But like as far as like seriously like enjoying my music, like I don't really know. Like there's songs that that I do enjoy, but I
Right.
don't know. I don't think I could listen to it like unironically.
See
Yeah.
that?
I was gonna say oh,
Go
go ahead.
ahead. Go ahead. No, go ahead, son, mom. Go
No, I
ahead.
was just gonna say, like, with given the fact that you really enjoy gaming and streaming and things like that, I don't know if you have like a VR headset, but there's a lot of games you can play in VR that are pretty intense workouts, but it doesn't really feel like you're working out. Like, there's one that I've played. It's called Pistol Whip. And it's kind of like a Beat Saber
Pistol
type
whip.
thing, but with guns.
I
It's really
like
fun.
pistol whip.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
I'm still
they're
playing
actually
Creed.
really fun. So that might be something that
Yes.
you could I was just thinking like brainstorming, you could incorporate into what you're already doing and then be able to tick off some of the other goals that you have. Is trying out some of these games. You could even do kind of like a rating it, like how does it actually go as a workout, and let people know. That might be interesting, an interesting
Yeah.
take.
I mean, the
Oh,
main thing
I
is
came
just
away
like,
sweating and breathing hard playing Creed.
Yeah, it's a workout. It's wild.
I've tried to beat his ass. He beat the hell out of me. It was tough.
Go ahead, Oric.
yeah, I mean, the way I like to see it is I'm just trying to like build like healthier habits because of like, like I said, like having those 20s where I really fucked around and didn't do things right. It's like now I feel like a certain sense of anxiety about being kind of a little
Right.
bit behind.
Yeah,
And
I
like
feel you on that.
so I wanna do stuff like that. And like the way I like to see it, like I have a lot of friends that have like, not got off the drugs because like me, like I sobered up and I stopped doing all that stuff. But I have a lot of friends that continued down the path, and
Right.
it's just really sad to see, like that
Yeah.
kind of stuff. And like the thing that I like to think about like habits is like, with like a drug addiction, like the hard part is getting off of it. But like with good habits, it's like that like withdrawal like type of thing comes at the beginning of like starting that habit is like there's
Yeah.
that friction at the beginning instead of at the
Yeah.
end.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah,
like
that's a really good point.
once you get past that beginning like tough situation and and it becomes part like of your repetition or your daily
Ye
thing,
yeah, your
then it's not
lifestyle.
so bad.
Mhm.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm
Mhm.
trying to stay more structured, trying to structure my life better really.
I hear that. I hear that.
Mhm.
I
And
hear
that
Good
that.
also
moves.
comes with getting my heart broken and stuff like that, trying not to focus on girls, trying not to get caught up in that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That can definitely take its toll for sure.
You're a
But
necessary evil, bro.
it's good that you're
Yeah.
putting yourself first. You gotta love yourself before anyone can love you or you can love anyone else. So self-love.
That.
You heard it here first. Just kidding.
I hit yo facts. That's big facts. Um, I did want to slide us over. We do have some more Oric Raps tracks in effect. This one here called Alpine. Give us a little bit of a rundown on what to expect here from this track.
So yeah, for this one, you might want to turn your headset down a little bit. It's gonna get a little loud, a little bit abrasive. This is
Ooh.
from my boy, actually, Spikes Robin. He's a pretty crazy producer. I don't really know how to describe what he does. Um, he's what I'll say about him is he's a femboy. He owns a pet crow, and he likes to put his crow into his beats.
What?
He's a
That's
wild character for sure.
amazing. What?
But yeah, he's been like a guy that I met on Band Lab that's really like trusted me with a lot of his beats and stuff. He actually sent me a whole pack the other day with like 20 or 30 beats just so I can like do my first album. So I might do my first album with his production completely if
Nice.
I don't end up actually getting better at production this year, as far as like being able to make full beats by myself. So I'm definitely probably gonna do a whole project with him as the producer because we already got like I think like 6 songs that I already worked on with him. But
Mhm.
yeah, he gave me about like 20 or 30 more beats, so got a lot of beats with to work with him. But his stuff is more abrasive, kind of crazy, industrial, like more hardcore. So
Okay.
yeah,
Ooh, I'm
Okay.
excited.
All right.
this
So
one's
this
got a lot
one,
of screaming.
there you go. Hey, there you go.
Uh-huh.
It's called Alpine. It's OrickRaps. This one brought to you by YouTube. Let's see what he's talking about on this one, man. Let's get it.
Schneller! Macht auf!
Come on in.
I think these motherfuckers want a war. I think these motherfuckers want a war. I think these motherfuckers want a war. I'ma give these motherfuckers war. Let the blood flow, let them taste dead. Let them all crawl to their face dead. All the lost souls floating in my head. They all burn while I sleep cozy in my bed. I give a war. I give a war. I give a war. I give a war.
All right, that was Alpine. That was OrickRaps on that one. And yes, I heard it. I heard what you was talking about. Um, he said, scream, yo. He said, whoa, whoa. I can't even do it. Yeah, you got that.
I've got the
That
rough
was the
attack.
first time I ever did the screaming on a track. So
Yeah, and I know
Kinda
damn
good.
well you had a motherfucking halls or something right after that.
Oh my god, look what white paint just said in the chat. Can you see that, Orick?
no. Oh yeah,
We just
God.
we were just talking
Yes,
about that.
I
That's
have seen it.
wild. That's so funny.
I was just talking to him about it actually in Trips Live the other day.
That is
Oh my
funny as
gosh.
hell. Yeah, no, I know you had to drink some tea and all of that right after that recording, cause Jesus.
Yeah, I don't have a
Got it.
lot of practice with like screaming. I don't know like the techniques that people use. I just kind of go to it naturally. So definitely I feel like I don't have the perfect techniques to not mess up my voice. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I can't do it for too long. So if I ever want to perform those songs, I definitely need to get it down better, so I don't ruin my voice doing it.
He said my
There's a
technique is
lady
I just go full force. Let's get it.
There's a
Yeah,
lady,
pretty much. Yeah.
she's got some videos on YouTube, and it's like I can't remember her name, but she does like she's taught so many different people how to scream. God, I wish I could remember her name. She's an older lady, like you would never guess that this woman is behind like
I think I know who you're
freaking
talking about. Yeah.
yeah,
I
she's
watch a
helped
couple of
like
them.
Yeah, like the guy from Thursday, I think she like helped him because he was like coughing up blood and stuff whenever he would perform because he was screaming wrong. But some of her videos go into that. And then what is her name? Can't think of anyone's names right now.
Yeah, you are a suburban blank mom.
I know. I'm suburban bomb in it. Shoot. What is her name? She's a younger girl. She's a younger girl. She has like brown hair. Oh my god! Like
your process of trying to remember something is so funny. You're like
Billie Eilish.
You're like, let me describe this person to myself here. Okay.
It's like Lauren Babbitt. Lauren Babbitt is her name. She also has some videos that are pretty insightful on how to scream properly so you don't mess up your voice. Just a little info if you want to check it out. Because we don't want you to mess up your vocal cords. You have a cool voice.
Yeah, I'll definitely check out some more stuff on it and try. I haven't actually made a metal song in a minute, so I'm due for one.
There you go.
I did write one like couple weeks ago, but I haven't recorded it yet. I actually got like 7 or 8 songs that I've got geared up to record. So
there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Hold on.
But yeah, as far as Spike's Robin on producing, a lot of times people just throwing me tracks, and I'm like, I don't even know what to do with this. Like, this is crazy.
What do I do? Do you ever have someone like send you something that they want you on, but then you get kind of like nervous, like oh god, like performance anxiety almost, like because I've had that happen where like somebody I like their music, they're like, hey, can you do this song? Do you want to do something? And I just like freeze, and I'm like, I can't do it. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, actually, like I haven't really had any issues with like as far as like doing features. Like I feel like most of the people that I've done features with, I haven't had an issue like adapting to whatever they're trying to do.
What's good, White
But I mean, yeah, from time to time, definitely. And I feel like as far as performance anxiety, I mean, I haven't performed really that much live at all, so I feel like I definitely will have that when I go out and try to do that more. I mean, I've told myself I need to go out there and find open mics in LA because I'm in LA, so there's plenty of opportunity for me to go out and do stuff at clubs and do stuff at places. So I definitely need to try to embrace that more, as well as like my social media, because you know, a lot of getting people to listen will be going out and making like real fans that way too. Because as far as like definitely like concerts and stuff, people like connect more when they have like an experience to go along with this music, you know.
It's a rush. It's fun. I highly recommend it.
Facts. We have a track here. Give us a little bit of spotlight on this one. It's called Blackout.
So this one was me trying to do kind of like a blend of metal and rap. I don't know if you've heard of artists like Ghostmane or Suicide Boys, but this is kind of like in the vein of that. Like I said, I've always been a metalhead, so anything with like screams in it, I love. So I've always liked artists like that have tried to bridge the gap and like do multiple genres. Like Linkin Park, I was, growing up, of course, like probably everybody, I was a big Linkin Park fan, and always thought it was crazy how they like managed to actually pull off doing hip hop and rock at the same time.
Yeah,
it's definitely a hard thing to master, doing multiple genres like that. So this was my attempt at something like that. And as far as the visuals, it's a little animated music video from some anime.
Okay.
I was always inspired. I don't know if you've seen like Suicide Boys and Ghostmane and stuff. They always like put anime to like Naruto fights to their music or whatever. So I was inspired by that.
I hear you.
Hell yeah.
Oh, there it is. All right. We got Blackout. This one coming from.
Yet.
What happened? Is the show end? No, the
range was asking if we're ending. We're not ending yet.
Yeah, no, we're
not.
The
form hasn't been open because we're doing on the record.
Well, the form's been open.
Right
all right, so the form's been open all show. The form has 0 submissions because I guess everybody's been really in tune and tapped in with our guest tonight, or today, I should say. It's happened a couple of times on the record. the more it does happen, the more I can see where, you know what I'm saying, we might just end up ixing that part from the show. And just really
Mhm.
them just really utilizing the platform to tune in with these guys, because I would say right now for like I think the last two or three episodes we haven't really had anybody submitting, even though it's been open.
Yeah.
I did the
I
one
watch
show
it.
I was at fault. The one show I didn't open it for like the first like half hour, 45 minutes, so that was on me. But then we did have it open the rest of the show, and still nobody wanted to submit. They were just really in tune with asking questions with the guest in the show, and just really getting some information based off of who was there. You know what I'm saying? Similar to today, 0 submissions, and we're going on that mark where I would normally close it anyway. So that's
Yeah.
why we just, you know, saying finished it up. We do stick around though. You know what I'm saying? OrickRaps is in the building. We got some more of his music coming up right now. And then right after that, we got a couple of Q&A. We have our Q&A. We have a couple of games that we're going to play. OrickRaps got 2 truths and a lie for us that we're going to get guests on as well. So we got that coming up as well. But yeah, this one here is called Blackout. Again, just explained to you by OrickRaps. We're going to get a tune in on this one and see what he's talking about. Let's get it.
Yeah, we killing this shit. Yeah, we killing this shit. Yeah. Yeah, we killing this shit. We so excited. Yeah. No, you won't ever find it. Ha. Yeah, we killing this shit. We so excited. Yeah. No, you won't ever find it. If I'm going out, I'm going out with a bang. If I'm going out, I'm going out in all black. If I'm going out, I'm going out with a bang. If I'm going out, I'm going out with a bang. 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 If I'm going out, I'm going out in all black. 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 You don't want to see the demon that I hold inside. All the prank making naggy souls got my brain fried. Deprivation and deception are the games I like to play. Sucking everything dry that gets in my way. Get out the 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 way.
Yeah, that was a Blackout. That was OrickRaps. And again, yes, the blend. I see what you was talking about. It's always great to kind of get the forefront description and having it match. You know what I'm saying? Spot on. Spot on.
Yeah.
Oh yes. I'm my fault. I've been really disengaged
No,
from
you're good.
chat right now just because I've had so much.
I've been trying to
going.
keep up with it.
But yes, that is for sure. Check
Facts,
that
facts,
out.
facts.
Check that out. But yeah, Blackout right here. What you guys think about that one?
The visuals on this were so cool. I really liked the video that he put together for it, and the song was sick too. But I love the bright colors and all. We all know I like bright colors, but you know it was sick.
My goodness.
Nah, listen.
Yeah, no, that was dope. That was dope. As far as for now, this one is a little bit older. When it comes to the screaming part, like how I guess how long ago did you start like experimenting with that on your own? As far as the screaming goes,
So
like did you
those two
was that
songs,
part of
War
your
and
musical
Blackout, were
journey?
my first. No, like definitely Blackout and War. Like I don't know when those came out, probably like April of last year or something like that. So those were my first two like attempts at like screaming. And like they weren't even like necessarily metal songs, you know. I mean, now obviously I've done some like actual metal songs, but yeah, those were my like first two attempts at it. But I was actually like really inspired by like my homegirl that did a lot of metal to like actually start doing metal. because like I've always loved it. But like I said, I never really thought that I had a talent for it until like I got on BandLab and started recording it and was able to like mix my vocals, you know.
Mm-hmm. I got you. Totally understand that. That's why I was wondering, because like again, we had a show also where we kind of really dove deep a little bit more on like the screams and the processes and the things that come with it, and how difficult that section of music really is. Even though it sounds like one of the easiest things to do, like, oh, I'm just gonna go into this mic and fucking scream, but there's an actual like technique and things that go along with it. So like, I was just wondering as far as like how that was in your experimenting stage, or have you been
I
doing
mean,
it
I
for a
would
little bit
say that
longer?
I definitely have a lot of experience because like Slipknot was like one of my favorite bands growing up, and
Right,
like I
right.
would always sing along to songs. So at the end of the day, yes, I definitely like was screaming all the time even before because I would sing along to my favorite metal songs, you know.
Okay,
So I feel like
okay.
once I actually got in the booth, like I was already able to kind of do it without really like thinking about technique, you know.
Mm-hmm. I understand.
But
I
I
got
mean,
you.
obviously, like the technique would definitely help for like longer form of like actually like being able to not destroy my voice, you know.
Yes,
Proof.
that's yes.
But I can definitely do it naturally because I mean, like a lot of people say like the fry screaming is like really hard or they can't do that, but that is just like naturally how it comes to me when I scream. Like I struggle with the other types of screaming, like the lower, like I have more of a high pitched scream. The
Mm-hmm.
low pitched screams are the ones that don't, or the guttural screams are the ones
You
that
got the
don't come naturally
fries.
to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are weird.
Mm-hmm. We got
And then
this one.
obviously with this one and
Go ahead.
War, there's also a little bit of editing manipulation too on the screens.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know if y'all noticed, but there's kind of like a glitchiness to it. 'Cause
Yeah.
I kind of like
Yeah.
cut out the screens too on these tracks because I was trying to make them more like hip hop inspired too. So there's like a little bit of like glitchiness to it where it's like cut up and like
Yeah, I
parts
was
of the
gonna say
screen
it
are
was
cut
like
out.
a
Right.
chopped without the screwed type of vibe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I heard that.
It's like I just tried scream singing. It's a no.
That's
Just tried it just now.
a
It was just
no.
like, "Ah, nope, I'm not doing that."
Negative. She said negative.
Nope.
Oh man.
Hey,
We got this track
you're
here.
messing up
This
the
track
show
here,
now.
Yeah.
we've come to get some familiar. I was about to just
Oh,
fuck
I know this
myself
song.
up. Um,
You were. No shit.
we have grown familiar
No
to it.
shit.
Mhm.
Okay. And yeah, I almost fucked up. No shit, like for real. This one here though, OrickRaps, fucked up. No shit. Cordell, didn't you do something with this on the BandLab side? Or did you say you wanted to do something with this on the BandLab side, right?
Right. I have it in my library, and I was going to stretch it. I wanted to add a verse. I started writing, and yeah, you know me, I had to shake my life up, so I haven't gotten back to it.
I got you. Yeah, it's fucked up. No shit. Super dope.
My shit though,
We're gonna close out
man. I hear this shit
OrickRaps.
every day.
Mm-hmm.
My shit.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna finish up OrickRaps playlist here with this. We'll come back after with some more of the little games that we got going on, and we got two truths and a lie coming up from Orick. So make sure you guys stay tuned and see if you guys can guess which one it is as well. This is fucked up. No shit though. Let's get it.
She said she fucked up. I said I know. She said she fucked up. No shit. She said she fucked up. I said I know. She said she fucked up. No shit. I've been blowing up in her hometown. I've been knowing that she would be right back around. Girl, you're just beautiful. You ain't never had no game. Can't hold a conversation with your brain, that ass lame. Me and them boys, we be on some shit, always fucking round. I open my mind, you open your legs to the whole town. Created a sound, a place I could flow in, yeah. I'm living it now, not staying, I'm going, yeah. created a sound, a place I could flow in. I'm living it now, not staying, I'm going. I created a sound, a place I could flow in. Yeah, I'm living it now, not staying, I'm going. Yeah, she said she fucked up. I said I know. She said she fucked up. No shit, no shit. She said she fucked up. I said I know. She said she fucked up. No shit, 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 no shit. Ain't none of these hoes got a shot. They don't know me. I'll pass on that if she beg. Throw it to the homie. Ain't none of these hoes got a shot. They don't know me. I'll pass on that if she beg. Throw it to the homie. She said she fucked up. I said I know. She said she fucked up. No shit, no shit, no shit, no shit, no shit. We lit, no shit, no shit. I'm lit, no shit, no shit, no shit, no shit, no shit. No shit, no shit. I'm lit, no shit, no shit. We lit, no shit, no shit, no shit, no shit. I created a sound, a place I could flow in. Yeah, I'm living it now, not staying, I'm going. Yeah, I created a sound, a place I could flow in. I'm living it now, not staying, I'm going.
Yeah, that was OrickRaps. That was fucked up. No shit. Mm-hmm. Y'all heard it. Mm-hmm. How do you drink chips? Wait, what? A blender. What the fuck?
I just looked over and I saw him with it looked like a bag of chips on my laptop on the camera.
Oh my goodness. I was like,
he
what the
was
fuck
pouring
happened?
them. I was like, what are you doing?
Oh my goodness. Oh, excuse
Chips
me.
in a blender. What?
Y'all are wildin'. Y'all are wildin'. Real quick, Orick, if you could just do me a solid and put those links back in the chat for those that are sliding through a little late today. That way they have the ability to tap in with you as well. But that was fucked up, no shit. Cordell, go ahead and take the lead on. I know you fuck with this one heavy. Yeah. Or is he busy Is he busy drinking his chips?
Oh, he's talking, but
No,
nothing.
I was
Oh, there he
muted.
is.
I was muted. My bad.
You're
He's
good.
My bad.
muted.
And yeah, that's how you get the crumbs out of the bag. Like, how suburban are you?
I know. I'm just giving you a hard.
Have you never tossed back the crumbs on a bag of chips?
No, because when I try to do that, they go all over my face.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I don't have the skill level.
Well, as you can see, I'm a trained professional.
Yeah.
I've been doing that for quite some time.
Drinking chips with ferret rockets
Yeah.
is an AI.
Yes.
That is funny. But no, I like this song just for the vibe that it brings. It's like there's no pretension in this song. It's straight out. It's like this is what it is. And I'm listening, and yeah, everything about this is just I love this song. The only question I got is this is a different video from what I've been watching. You uploaded it again?
I don't think I changed the video. I didn't have a video
and
but
that might be it. It might not have been a video. I know I hear this on YouTube all the time. Like this is on my drive time playlist.
We played it on the show in the morning quite a bit. That's the first time I heard it was on the
And
morning.
yeah,
Oh.
we hear it on the show.
I was dancing while making toast. I'll never forget it. It was the toast dance. Just made me want to dance. And I was in my kitchen like,
yeah, I appreciate it. I definitely think this is another one where like the whole thing just kind of came together, as far as like the song goes, Even though it's like super simple and there's not really like that much, thought put into like the actual like themes or whatever.
Hey
Kind
man,
of just me talking my shit.
simplicity is sometimes the key with some shit.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying.
There's no fat on that song. You need every part of that.
Like Deranged, for example, he said, "Have y'all ever had a peanut butter milkshake?" Of course I have, and it's very simple.
I am I'm getting ready to go check my kitchen for ingredients right now.
Like,
you see me.
What you cooking tonight, Orick? You got any plans for the Orick cooks tonight?
No, not yet. Tomorrow though. I gotta go grocery shopping tonight.
He said, "Yeah, let me. I'm gonna add some stuff to the list though, especially some of the shit we've been talking about on the show." He's like, "I'm gonna add this, this, and this. We're gonna see something crazy, I bet, from Orick Cooks, in the next week or so.
Man,
watch.
I'm getting ready to check it out."
Yeah, like I said, I've been doing like the short form content, but I really want to get into like full like cooking videos. So I'm gonna be, like I said, I'm trying to stick to my diet. So that's the one problem I have is like I want to cook all these crazy things, but I'm also trying to be on a diet. So what I'm trying to do is like kind of like do short form content with like my healthy stuff, like, and then like do one cheat meal a week and use that cheat meal as an opportunity to like make some new crazy recipe that I've been like
your beef bourguignon
thinking about that week, you know. So I'm probably do weekly long form like a full like actual cooking of like some crazy recipe, and then like the rest of the days will be like just, you know, short form content about like everything that I eat and, you know, living a healthier lifestyle and like stuff like that. Yeah.
I hear that.
Heck yeah.
I hear that. You could always do for content wise, if you wanted to do and show off some skill, you could always do though what you're calling cheat days. You could always do those meals, and then just once you're finished, you can give them away.
That is true. I was thinking about that too because I have a lot of neighbors here. I live in an apartment complex, so.
And you can just pass little word of mouth, you know what I'm saying?
Cute.
Just,
Oh,
hey, listen, I do this on my show, you know what I'm saying? Come through, get your people, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, hey, man.
That would be so hard, honestly, to do, to stand there and smell it and put all your love into it, and then you just want to eat it.
It's an exercise of willpower.
It is.
No.
It is. It very much so is.
You're like, I'm just gonna make a peanut butter sandwich. I wouldn't be able to do that.
Oh my god. What do you got for us real quick, Mom? We'll do a would you rather, then we'll go to his two truths and a lie, and then we'll come back with a couple more to would you rathers. Go ahead.
Okay. Would you rather find true love today or win the lottery next year?
I mean, I don't have any partake in this.
I'll take to win the lottery only because like I don't think I'm really ready for the love thing right now.
That's fair.
I mean, obviously, like I want to have that, but I feel like if I was introduced to that right now, like I don't think this would be the right time for it.
Right.
I just kind of got something else, you know.
That's fair.
I'm trying to kind of really like focus on myself right now.
Right.
And I don't feel like I have like you know, I don't have my own place. I don't have all that, so I just feel like it's not really the right time.
I hear that.
Right.
I hear that.
Right.
Yeah,
you guys are both married.
I already have the answer kind of given to me. It's not really a would you rather at this point. I'm already cuffed.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that answer, but I know for me, like I already found the love of my life, and yeah, it's been a great 25 years, and yeah, winning the lottery would be great. Why do I have to wait a year?
I think just to make it a trickier question to answer, I guess. I don't know.
So basically, okay, yes, I am willing to continue to live the life that I'm living, and then collect some lottery winnings next year. That would be awesome.
There you go. There you go.
I mean, my problem is like, I feel like I already found. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's hard for me because I feel like, obviously, like I thought I had found the love of my life twice, you know. So it's like it's hard for me to tell like what's really like. I mean, obviously, you're saying it as, like she's gonna be the one. So I mean, if she, so
Right.
yeah, I mean, obviously, like I'd rather have that than the lottery for sure because but it's just like a part of me is like, well, shit, like I really thought I found the one twice, and then she turned out not to be, but it's like
Right.
I'm scared. It's part of me is just scared to like go through that again.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
I think
But I mean,
I'd
obviously,
do
if
the
she
lottery.
is the one though, then I won't go through that. So yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, definitely love is more important than money for sure. Like I'd definitely rather find love than find money.
It is. I think a lot of people might look at finding true love as winning the lottery because you think that's going to be the thing that is going to make life worth living and make everything perfect and you're just happy all the time no matter what. But that's really not what it is. So that's why I would just say the lottery because I might have some
Yeah, I
fun.
just think like as far as like those other relationships that I had, I think if I was in a better spot in my life when that relationship started, like it would have worked out better. I feel like a lot of the reasons why my relationships haven't worked out is because I wasn't at the right place in my mindset.
Mm-hmm.
It's
And like
possible, yeah.
I
Or
didn't
you
have
learn.
like the capability to like,
I mean, look,
Yeah,
it's a two-way
take it,
street regardless. It's a
be a
two-way
provider.
street regardless.
Right.
You know
it
what I
is.
mean?
It always is. Right. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And you learn
You gotta
something,
want it.
right, about yourself and about other people. That's a valuable lesson. So.
Right, right. I hear that. So Oric, what do you got for us on Two Truths and a Lie? Again, you guys in Blender One's Mafia, take your guess as to what you think the
It's
lie
time.
is. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is time. It's time. We're gonna try to guess this. Two Truths and a Lie. OrickRaps on the record. What you got for us, bro?
Hold on, let me pull that up. I wrote it down.
He is already ready already.
Mm-hmm.
All
Let's go.
right, so for number one, I've broken 6 bones.
Okay.
Ooh.
For number two, I have a black belt in Taekwondo. And
Okay.
for number three, I went to Full Sail University, but I did not finish.
Okay.
Mm.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Okay.
This is
Who wants the
hard.
first? Who wants the first guess?
Well, I know the answer.
Okay.
Well, go
I
ahead.
find it a little challenging because we didn't have these conversations in the stream, but I
Mm-hmm.
know the answer.
So what's the answer?
Oh, OrickRaps does not have a black belt in Taekwondo.
Okay.
Mm,
Okay.
we'll
What you
see.
what you what you think, sub mom?
Well, I know that a lot of people go to Full Sail and do not finish because it's very, very wild and crazy. So I feel like for him to say that, that has to be true, that he did go to Full Sail. I feel like maybe he has, what did he say, 8 bones?
6.
6 bones? 6
Six.
bones? I feel like for some reason my brain just did a weird hiccup and I believe he broke 8 bones. So I think he's lying. I think the bones is the lie.
The
That's
bones
what
is
I'm
the
just gonna go
lie.
with. Because of that slip there, I think that's yeah, I'm gonna go with the bones.
Okay. I see some people.
The, the
Kane says the
Gifford
black.
glitch.
Yeah. Right. Right. Kane says the black belt's a lie. White Paint said he might kick butt, but he said 3
Yeah.
ain't true. So he says the Full
Full
Sail's a lie.
Sail.
Damn. I'm on the
It's tough.
side of. I think he might have he's out in Cali, bro. I think he's broken bones before. Now specifying 6, that's the part where I'm like iffy on that
Yeah.
selection. That's the part I'm iffy on. Because you specified a number, so that might be the lie. I think it might be he broke more than that. And yeah, that I think I'm going with the bones too.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. He said if
Watch his Full Sail.
it could be a hand, a foot, multiple small breaks. Yeah, right, right. I'm just thinking. That's. I don't know. That's my guess. I'm locking it in. Bones.
All right. Locked in. Locked in.
Should we
What?
give Chad a little bit more? Or y'all want the answer?
Yeah, that's up to you, man.
See
If
what
you want
else
to
they
give
got.
him.
What they got?
See, he had the same thought as
All
me.
right,
That's what I'm thinking. Go ahead.
so the lie is the Full Sail University. I
Oh,
used a little bit of I used a little bit of a reverse psychology and purposely made that one a little bit more descriptive with the not
That was so
Oh, it
believable.
worked.
or
That
the
was
not
good.
passing.
I was like,
As
you
far as
That's
have
like
to
great,
the
go
bro.
black
there in
belt
the
I
middle.
did, I have no skills in Taekwondo as of this day because I did that when I was like a child from like 7 to 12. So I have
So,
not been into martial arts since I was like 12 because I gave up
and
after
how
that.
many bones did you break?
I did break 6. I actually broke both
Damn. I was
my
hoping you
leg
said
bones
7 so I
recently.
could call you out for giving us 3 lies.
I just recovered from my leg. I broke my leg on a cruise. Actually, I went to the Mayan temples
On
in
a
Ooh.
Mexico, and
cruise?
Oh, that
I broke my
sucks.
leg on the Mayan
Man.
temples.
With all the aunties though,
On the
like
Mayan
that's low key the
temples?
best
Is
place
that
to
what
have
you
that
just whoa, whoa,
happen.
Yeah.
whoa, 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 whoa. You broke your leg standing on the Mayan temple.
Yep,
Hmm.
on like a pyramid, basically.
That's wild. That has to mean something, right? Like
Yeah.
what?
Wait. Well, it just meant that his foot was broke.
On the
Means that he
Mayan
was not
temple?
supposed to
The
be walking at
ancient
that angle.
Mayan temple, you break a bone. I'd be so scared. I'd be like, what does this mean? Oh my word.
You
Like,
are
that's
wild.
wild.
There it is.
That's
You are
such a
wild.
wild
That's
thing to have
wild.
happen to you. Am I the only one who thinks that's crazy? That's insane. That's so scary. The
Look,
Mayans
all I'm
were
saying
weird
is
people, man.
on a cruise though, like how did that go on the way back? Like I'm confused here. Did they have doctors inland,
Ooh,
like, or
yeah.
were you on the cruise
They have
ship when they doctored you up? And did you get a
they have
cast
doctors.
on that thing? Like how did that happen?
So yeah, that was the worst part. Is like so the thing was I actually broke my foot at like the top of the pyramid, so I had to like crawl down kind of to the bottom,
Oh
and then I had to
no.
hop.
Bro,
I had to
that's
hop in the mud
wild.
into this van, and then we had to drive about an hour back to the pier. And then once I got on the boat, like they had a doctor on the boat, but as far as like what they could do medically, the only thing that they could do was do a scan to see what the problem was. But they wouldn't be able to actually do anything for me, and because it was like on a cruise, it would be like 3 times more expensive just to find out what was actually wrong, but they wouldn't be able to do anything for me. So we just decided not to even get it done because there was really no point of spending the extra money just to like see what was wrong, even though they wouldn't be
Right.
able to fix it if it was actually broken. Which obviously, like I knew it was broken. I could feel my bones moving. Like I broke
Right.
it very badly. Like
Jesus.
I broke both the bones on the bottom of my leg and dislocated my ankle and broke like part of my
How
ankle.
okay. How? Did you trip or like did someone
So
put
wait,
did a
is it 6
spirit
Oh,
bones
it was
all
push
at
like a little
you?
bit.
once?
It
Damn.
was like a
I
little
was
bit
gonna
slippery
say
'cause it had
right the
just been
same
raining.
thing.
And
Wait,
basically,
what?
like the way the Mayan temples are, like these are not like stairs. Like each like little level is like
A
2 to 3
different
feet.
heights. Yeah,
So
they're
like a
like
step
different
Oh.
is
heights
like
too.
yeah. So like stepping down when it was raining and like obviously they're made from rocks. It's not like actual made
Yeah.
stairs, so they're like uneven. And I slipped, and instead of like falling forward, which would have definitely ended in me dying, I basically like fell back and like squished my own leg. Like I fell
Oh
all my
yeah.
weight like on top, like basically scorpioned my leg. Like they do in basketball games or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
And
bro.
then as far as the other bones, I also broke my arm before and my finger.
Ow.
Mm-mm.
Jeez.
I
Jeez.
mean, I got him
That's a
beat.
harrowing
I got
story.
him beat. I'm just saying, my bone list is up to 15. But yeah.
See, there are benefits of being fat. I only got
Yeah,
2.
I'm just here. They're proud of being fragile right now.
Like I broke a
Yeah, but
thumb and I broke the top of my foot. That's it.
Proud of being
My wrist.
fragile. Hey, look, I'm not fragile. They were some insane traumatic ways that my
I
bones decided to
know.
snap.
I'm just joshing ya.
yeah,
I'm
I ended
just
up actually having to wait an
It's
entire
it's it's
month
not
before I
fragile.
got it.
Sounds reckless.
It
A
is.
whole
It is
month.
very reckless. Look, I will give you that.
They're reckless.
Look, I'll just give you an example. One of the ways I've broken a bone was I rode my bike down a ski resort hill with no snow on it. Mind you, it was spring. It was spring. It was no
You're
snow.
fragile-minded.
I just rode
doing that.
I said, yo, I'm about to catch some speed. I didn't think I would get that much speed. It literally, it wore my brakes out. I ended up hitting a rock in the grass I didn't see. I flipped forward. The bike flipped forward. A whole bunch of shit. I woke up and I'm like, what happened? They're like, oh, yeah, you broke some bones, bro. I'm like, oh, man.
And that's the best way to break them, though.
Orick, you had to wait. Did you say you had to wait a month before you got treatment on your leg?
Yeah, so basically, like when I broke my bone, there was still 3 days left in the cruise. So, I went through the 3 days of the cruise, and then we docked in Florida, but I lived in Houston, and I already had a plane ticket to go back to Houston, so we decided to wait a couple more days till I went back to Houston to go to the doctor because I had a doctor there. And so I went into my doctor, and then they said we had to wait 3 weeks for the swelling to go down before they could operate on it. And then after the 3 weeks, I was trying to figure out my insurance because basically my insurance wouldn't cover it because I had a problem where my insurance went out right before it happened, and then I had to get new insurance, and then they wouldn't cover it. So I had to wait an extra week. I waited an extra week, trying to figure out how to pay for it, and then eventually, the hospital just said we'll just do it, and you could pay it back or whatever. So I ended up having to do that. But basically, when they did the surgery, it had already regrown a little bit, or
yeah,
so
they had to
to
break it. They had to have breaking it at that point.
Yeah.
Yep. See, I had to happen with
But
my
I mean,
leg.
obviously,
My leg broke too, similar to what you're talking about. My leg snapped, both the little bones snapped. But when they originally set it in the cast, as it was healing, my dumb ass, being reckless, like Cordell was saying, I decided to say fuck both the crutches and the little walking boot they had me in on top of the cast. I just said fucking started doing everything. I was just walking on it and shit. So they had to re-break it. I was gonna say it was 4 months later. They had to re-break it because it was apparently growing back side swiped on the edges. And I was like, oh, that's learn my lesson. I didn't walk on it the second time.
I broke my wrist. I fell. Well, I was thrown essentially and landed on my wrist, and I broke it in the shape of a cross. So it was broken in half across and up and down. And it hurt. It didn't make any noise or anything. I walked around with that thing for 11 days, not realizing it was broken. And then I finally, at my work, I went in because it was starting to burn on the top really bad when I was trying to type. And I was like, man, this really is hurting. And the guy that I worked with was like, you need to go get it checked out. So I went, they had a little on-site clinic and they could do x-rays and stuff. And the lady's face when she came back and she was like, how are you doing? Because she's like, it's broken in half down and in half across. And I was just like, oh. She's like, you're going to need surgery. And she's like, you've been walking around with this for 11 days? And I was just like, yeah. And she was like, what's with your pain tolerance? And I was like, we're not going to talk about that.
We're not going to talk about the fact that I passed out 3 times yesterday and then 4 times the day before.
Dude, I just thought I twisted it or sprained it. It hurt, but I was just like, I ended up having to get a whole plate put in my wrist and 8 screws.
That was honestly my experience with my arms and my fingers too. Is it was not nearly as painful as breaking my leg. Not even close.
Right. It hurt, but it was tolerable. I just kept waiting for it to get better, putting ice on it and stuff, and it was really bruised. Should have been the big indicator
I just
there.
Say, look, we're reckless, but Cordell's fragile. Okay,
I'm clumsy.
Look,
I'm not fragile. I'm clumsy.
You said
there's a difference.
On a volleyball serve, you broke your thumb.
It was seventh grade. I had a fierce volleyball serve, but just for some reason, my thumb was out, and I served it and shattered my shit.
Aren't volleyballs notoriously known for being foamy and
breaking
and,
noses
squishy?
They're kind of hard.
They're hard.
No, they
Yeah.
are, but I'm saying that outer
They're pretty
layer
hard.
is a little.
They're
It's
like
got
a
a little,
sock. It's like a
squish.
soccer ball.
Mm.
A soccer ball.
Yeah, but have you ever caught a basketball and jammed your thumb?
Kind of.
That
Like
hurts.
it just hit your finger the wrong
I've
way.
done that more with like a football, yeah. Not necessarily a basketball, but football, yeah.
I got a
But
basketball to the face.
that's just what my serve was. I was just angled wrong all the way and
No, to be
jammed my
honest with
own
you,
thumb. And
to be honest with you, my wife had an issue trying to get my wedding band because the what happened was the what you're talking about, jamming your finger. I did it so severely on my ring finger that as a kid it got to a point where like the jam stayed, like it didn't, the swelling never went down, and it just stayed that big.
Got a little lump.
Yeah, it literally, my wife had to get a size, like a half size bigger than what it should have been, because of the fact that none of them would go over that knuckle. You know what I'm saying? They would not go over that knuckle. So yeah, it was weird. It was weird. I didn't think it would have been that big of a difference, but yeah, it stayed for the, you know what I'm saying, for my life. It was crazy.
It's insane.
I still know when it's gonna snow based on what my foot feels.
Yep, that's how my wrist is.
I broke my foot in a snowstorm. I walked home, had the next day off of work. I hung out all day. I'm in and out of cars. I had an argument with my mom. I kicked the shit out of a door. Like, I just had a great day, and then tried to go to sleep, and my foot was like, oh no, we're broken. It swelled up to like 5 times its normal size. I argued with my mom. She refused to take me to the hospital. I had to drag my foot to a payphone. Like, yeah, it was good times. Yeah, that's what it means when you turn 18. Can't turn 18, live in mom's house, and argue.
X.
You'll be walking to the hospital.
Yeah.
That's wild.
But you learned.
Cordell, Submom, you guys got anything real quick before we take off?
I just want to let everybody know who slid through in the chat that was asking about how do I put my song in, or why can't I put my song in, or no. We had the queue open at the beginning of the show. We didn't get a lot of submissions, and so, you know, obviously as time went on, we got to the point where we were going to close that. So please make sure you come to the show tomorrow morning at 11. You can bring your works in progress for a drive-by review, and then we'll be here tomorrow night on the Downtown Sound. So if you've got published tracks that you want us to hear, bring them down for a chance to win. And that's my piece.
Indeed.
Hell yeah. Cordell, you got anything?
Beautiful stuff. Yeah, just same old stuff. Make sure you come down for the Downtown Sound when we do that. That's tomorrow night. And Saturday night, Korner Konvo tomorrow in the morning. Regular schedule, right?
Yep, 11 a.m.
Yeah, I'm gonna be breaking my neck, but I'll be here because I like streaming from inside. No. I'll just be moving really recklessly.
I hear that. Orick, do you have anything you want to
make
shout
sure
out?
y'all come through.
No, I pretty much did it. I just wanted to say thanks for giving me the opportunity, you know, the platform to talk on my stuff and, you know, show y'all my music and everything I love to do, and really love the show, you know, love everything y'all doing. I believe in the dream, you know. So keep it going, you know. And everybody that's in chat, thank y'all. You know, y'all been showing up every night. I know most of y'all like are regulars here, you know, so we appreciate it. You know, I'm sure these boys appreciate it, and women, and moms.
Wait, moms or women?
Yes. Well, lady dads.
Lady moms, lady dads.
The lady dads.
Lady dads. Yeah.
Oh,
thank you for being here. This was a fun show.
Yeah, facts. I was just finna say, man.
Yes.
Shout out to you.
We do appreciate you, OrickRaps. Yes, this was great.
Yes, super busy. So we've heard. And big shout out to you being able to, you know what I'm saying, take some time out of your schedule and hang out with us up here. Even though we just, you know what I'm saying, we just be talking shit sometimes. This is Blunt and One's Radio Network, guys. This is the Korner Konvo podcast, on the record, episode 8 with OrickRaps, man. Big shout out to you. Appreciate you hanging out with us. Stick around for a little bit. I'll end the show real quick. We'll do some post-production stuff in the back. But yeah, man, big shout out. Appreciate everybody in Blunt and One's Mafia. I see the numbers. It's going up. You'll see it at the top of the screen, man.
Let's go.
We're going to get the subscriber goal situated. This month, we'll have the goal set in line and have you guys voting on it as well. So be sure to stay tuned. Yeah, man, I'm OC Kush. Cordell Miller. We got some OrickRaps is with us. Salute to all y'all. Appreciate you.
Peace.